Hello there. Welcome. How are you doing? It's been a bit of a long day, and the week is not over, but I'm happy to be here. Hope you're all doing okay. Tonight is more Ghost Trick, which means I'm going to get a vocal exercise, for sure. Felix, good. Yes, good, but you did forget a banana emoji. That would help as well. I keep thinking it's Friday. It's not. I can guarantee you it's not. Man, that would be kind of nice if it was. But then again, the weekend's kind of looking busy as well, so, well, we'll see how it goes. Anyway. Hope things are going okay. Why don't we get in there? Because there's a lot to review in terms of, like, there we go. That's, I'm kind of glad that his hair isn't actually peeled in that fashion. That would be alarming. In any case, let's get over there because there's stuff to review. Oh, right, I need to start the game first. I'm used to having it on the PS5 where I can just have it running in the background, and I'm not playing on the PS5 anymore. It complicates matters, dang it. Okay, there we go. Now you just need to wait for OBS to... There we go. OBS has figured it out. Very good, very good. This is the only banana they have. It's true. It's true. That will only happen if he starts balding. That would be a very strange balding pattern, kind of like monk style. Plus the hair just sort of peeling down the sides of his head. It's kind of alarming. In any case. There we are, Ghost Trick. Ghost Phantom Detective. Alright. I figure what we'll do is we'll go through the, I forget what they call it in this game. It's the court log, without being the court log. He evolves from the top down, yes. Poor guy. Poor guy. Even in death, he cannot escape genetics. Alright. The court log alternative has a list of all the characters and everything, which I figure we'll just go through and, you know, review who we're dealing with here and what voices I gave them, because that's also going to be important. Chapter 6, 9:03 p.m. Oh, right, it's the beginning of a chapter. It's probably going to want to talk at me before I do any reviews. Lost memories of self, a forgotten murder case. A dead guy and a detective join forces to find out the truth behind them both. The detective assigned the dead guy a task to sneak into the prison and find out a certain prisoner's schedule for tomorrow. What should I care? I don't have a schedule for tomorrow. That's how I'm feeling about it at the moment. I mean, true. Morning comes and I'm just dead forever. Trick time. We're still here, which is kind of unexpected, but I guess I do have to start from where I was before I can go anywhere else, don't I? All right, let's have a look at this here phone book. Me the Mystery. This is Sissel. Oh, by the way, Sissel, I was curious, right? Because there is Sissel and Missile, and I was like, well, that seems oddly coincidental. Is that on purpose? Turns out no. No, that is not on purpose, because Missile is the same Missile, or at least the same, you know, having a dog named Missile has happened in Ace Attorney and apparently also in Shu Takumi's real life. But it's Misairu. Missile is Misairu. Sissile's name in Japanese is Shiseru, which is completely unrelated and just means dead. Which I hadn't even thought of, but yeah, he's just named dead. He's named the deceased, essentially. So yeah, I guess his parents saw this coming. Anyway, me, the mystery. I lost my life at a lonely spot on the outskirts of town. My name is Sissel. I apparently asked Lynn to meet me at the junkyard tonight and told her I had information about the case she was investigating. And more he just talks like my bad version of Solid Snake. And that's fine. It's fine. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so we got red-headed target. A detective who was at the scene of my death. Her name's Lynn. She's looking into a certain murder case. She was arrested on suspicion of my murder, but she escaped, and she and I are now helping each other. And her voice is basically the generic, high-pitched, feminine voice that I've got. The only one I've got, and that's what she gets. Sorry. Stop that. It's the wrong button. Ray of Light. He calls himself Ray. I don't know who he really is. He taught me the secrets of the powers of the dead. He wants me to find out the truth behind the mysterious things happening in this town tonight. Originally, I just had this guy had a kind of a generic, I don't know, voice because he was a lamp, but it turns out he's an old man, so then I gave him a generic old man voice, because that's how I do. Hunter in the Dark. This guy's dead, so I don't have to care what his voice sounded like at all, which is good, because it was terrible. He calls himself Nearsighted Jigo, or he did. He's a sniper who carries a golden shotgun. Somebody apparently ordered him to kill the Detective Lynn and me, but he's gone now due to an unfortunate accident, which is the way I talk about how I murder people. Eyebrowed villain. He's probably the culprit behind my death and Lynn's death too, but his motives are unknown. Apparently, he's planning to carry out a deal with me tonight, but I don't know the details on account of I'm dead. And this guy has a very generic, like upper-class British voice, as best as I can do it. Masked Muscle Man. He appears to be the old man's servant. He operates the machines in the strange room expertly. This hasn't updated at all because we haven't seen him since then, and I just sort of gave him a butler voice, and that's fine. The other hitman, also dead. He's a hitman who, on the old man's orders, is targeting Lynn, or was. His name was One Step Ahead Tango. He's nearsighted Jigo's rival. He followed Lynn to the junkyard, but met with an unfortunate accident. The little lady, who, now that I look at her, kind of looks like one of the two ninjas from the Wario series. Her name is Camilla. Over the phone, Lynn asked her to find the music box hidden in the apartment and bring it to the restaurant, and that's apparently all there is to say about that. She also had a generic feminine voice because I don't have that much flexibility in that particular region. Valiant Pet. A friendly little Pomeranian. His name is Missile. His mission is to protect the little girl who is his mistress. He's doing his best right now to create a path to do just that by bashing his head into a door until either the door comes down or he gets concussion. I guess if I go back on and check on him once the phone is fixed, which it never will be, I guess I'll find out. His voice was just sort of energetic and high-pitched. What can I say? Perfumed Lady, Lynn's neighbor. She lives in an apartment decorated in red with her daughter. Apparently, she's a novelist who moved here due to a disagreement with her husband. She refuses to answer the phone anymore tonight. She's also kind of terrifying. And types like this. Feverish Firecracker, the daughter of the woman in purple. Her name is Amelie. Because of her fever of 102, she isn't going out for her lesson tonight. Apparently, she and Camilla are friends. She's worried about her father's birthday. Her parents both had sort of British accents, but she doesn't because I don't know. I guess it's just like How to Train Your Dragon rules. The younger generation just sounds like generic American people. Careworn Gentleman. He sits alone in his stately office. Oh, excuse me. Gentle Cat, I forgot. He sits alone in his stately office, tearing out his hair. He's frantic about his wife, the woman in purple, who has left him. On account of he's too much of a sad cat? I'm not sure. The Green Detective. A member of the police who's investigating my murder. His partner is the Blue Detective. He works under Inspector Cabanella. Apparently, his name is Detective Macaw. He gets a name unlike the Blue Detective, a member of the police who's investigating my murder. His partner is the Green Detective. He works under Inspector Cabanella. I hope he has a name relating to Macaw in some fashion, but I guess we'll find out when we get there. Odd Blue Doctor. He's apparently a colleague of the detectives. He's examining my corpse. There's something off about him, and it's not just his droopy dog voice. Lanky and Loose Lawman is the best character. Maybe not. There are a lot of really good characters, but he's very good. The head of the Special Investigation Unit. His name is Cabanella. Apparently, he's the group's top investigator, looked up to by his men. He seems to dance through life. He has some kind of special tie to Lynn. I'd imagine it's intended that he's sort of Elvis-like, but my Elvis voice is terrible. Are you detecting a pattern here? Detective with the cap. I don't remember what this guy's voice was at all. He works under Inspector Cabanella. He's performing a stakeout from the park. An odd man seems to be bothering him. This one, the guardian of the park. There's no other way to describe him except the man who is bothering the detective with the cap. His mission is apparently to protect the park. He's straight out of Katamari Damacy, and there's no two ways about it. I don't remember his voice either. We'll deal with that when we come to it. Pigeon Man. There's a lot of characters, it turns out. I underestimated how many characters there were. The superintendent of the junkyard. He apparently also lives in the maintenance building. A mysterious murder machine in the building basement shot and killed Lynn. And Pigeon Man takes no responsibility for this, I think? I'm not sure. Anyway, I kind of gave him a voice like this because, I don't know, he's short and has a pigeon on his head, and that's what he gets. Jovial Tenor. Most likely he's the chef of the restaurant, the chicken kitchen. I'd imagine he'll come up more when we get to the chicken kitchen, but for now, he's got a bread stick for a nose. Typical cop. I guess he's one of the policemen investigating my murder. There are so many of them, I can't tell them apart. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to, so it's okay. Hey, look, another one. No, never mind. This is the navy blue square. He sits at his desk in some office and appears to be working. These guys all wear the same uniform. I can't tell them apart. This guy had a name. I've lost track of it, but he seems pretty great. His body language is amazing. And I think that's enough of that. Whew. All right, how are you? The real secret is that Sissel's head is in the shape under his hair. Oh no, horrifying. His name is Dead? It is, yes, born to die. Remember, Ray sounds like an old man. Yep, accident. Love how that man slapped the console. It's pretty good, his fur. I love how it uses the last notable action in that gallery, and one of them is just a dude answering the phone. That was apparently the most interesting thing about him, the poor man. I do need to go back and visit those two because I didn't spend enough time doing stuff off task in this game. so far, and I do know from the Ace Attorney series that that's very important to be off task whenever possible. If you don't be off task, you don't find out about ladders and step ladders, you don't get to show your badge to everybody in the game, you don't friggin' learn the name of the plant in your office, which is Charlie, by the way. Charlie is extremely important. Now then, I'm in a toolbox. Where do I go from here? I need to get to the phone, so I suppose I'm going upstairs, huh? Oh, hey, look who's here. What's up? It's all over. It's all over for me. Lynn, sweet, cute Lynn, who shines as bright as the sun, ran away on me. What voice did I give you, man? There was someone I was basing it off of, but I never made it like an actual, I never said it out loud. And so now I don't remember. And then those detectives, matching bookends, blue and green, yelled at me. Huh, forget about all that. Now you listen to me, kid. Yes, sir. Oh, that was it. That was it. Yes, sir. He was roughly based around Gurr from Invader Zim when he's trying to take things seriously but can't. That's what it was. Anyway, you're bright as the sun, Lynn, probably doesn't even know you exist. And those detectives will probably yell at you your whole life. Never mind fretting about every little setback. Enjoy your life. Get what you can out of it. Mister, would you mind just leaving me alone? Okay, cool. Well, he's trying to help. He's not very good at it. This is okay. This is understandable. I can only see so far when I am Ghost. Understandable as well. Okay, so the phone's right here. Can I just hop in there? Let's have a look. Why, yes, so I can. Okay, so first off, let's get back to the uniformed men's office because apparently I can listen in and they'll do stuff, so I want to do that. Plus, I need to go to the jail anyway, don't I? Dang it, I'm actually on task. Darn it, I've accidentally done the right thing again. Meh. So how are the preparations coming along? This guy isn't in my log, despite existing. Who knows? I think they're taking care of them right now. Yeah? Man, I'm not looking forward to this. That kind of surprises me coming from you. I didn't know you thought about such things. By the way, that was me being sarcastic, just in case you didn't catch that. So, this guy's name, I need it. 2 more hours and then it's time. I guess we should just get back to work. Yeah, I guess you're right. Back to work they go. Well, at least the one on the left does. The atmosphere sure seems tense. I guess I'll just get back to my work as well. I want you to go find out a certain prisoner's work schedule for tomorrow. Yes, the prisoners are given different job details every day. Each prisoner's schedule for the next day is written on a small blackboard in his cell. Actually, thank you for the reminder. I had forgotten. His prisoner number is D99. Alrighty then. How do I get to these cells? I'd better try to get some information here first. Trick time. Apparently. Yeah. Did you take a lethal dose of sleep medicine 4 times? You didn't? Guess you'll never know the name of your flower. Changes the name of the office plant to St. Trina. I forget his name. Saruna knows it. That's true. It's true, but Saruna's not here. Well, maybe it'll come up at some point in the conversation. But accidentally, I went to the right place, so let's try and go somewhere else if possible, if it'll let me. Anything going on in the chicken kitchen? Theoretically, this is where Lynn should be meeting with, not her sister. But I don't suppose they're going to want to see me very much until I get the information that, oh, hey, I'm not the one looking around. I don't see any customers declaring their love for chicken tonight. I hear singing coming from the kitchen. La la la, I love you right down to the marrow of your bones, but your marrow is nothing compared to your glorious meat. La la la. He's not a bad singer. I guess Lynn isn't here yet. I have a job to do. I better get to that first. You're probably right. But is there anything I can look at in the meantime? Telephone book, not interesting. Okay. What's this? Menu board, can't look at it. Bell, I could ring it, but there's really no point in doing so. And then my feeble ectoplasm gets me no further. So, I guess let's get back out of here. Whee! Let's check in on the guy who tried to kill me. I mean, the guy who killed me. He didn't try to kill me. I am dead. He did. This line doesn't seem to be working. Guess I can't go there right now. Okay, well, never mind. Guess I can't check in on the guy who killed me. Fine. How's my corpse doing? Still sitting on that couch? Probably. Anybody here besides me? I'm not there anymore. Oh, welcome back. How's it going? Wow, what voice is this? How's it going? Have you solved all your mysteries? I don't know what this voice is. I'm sorry. Can't you tell by my face, which exists, definitely? I did see your face, but I asked anyway. Smart alecky light fixture. The lady detective and I decided to join forces. She and I are connected somehow, I just know it. Oh, that's fine news. Oh, look at him, he's celebrating with a light switch rave. Look at him wriggle happily. Tonight, you and she both suffered misfortune, but if you combine her bad luck and yours, it makes great good fortune. Remember that. I don't know, by my math, bad luck plus bad luck equals a whole lot of bad luck. You should check your figures. Fair enough, I guess. We can't really prove either one of us is correct, so fine. Ray's here, and nobody else, including me, so I guess I better get out of here. Ray seems to be doing okay, in as much as a light fixture can. Anybody in Lynn's apartment? The phone's probably still dead, right? Yep. Okay. And she's not going to answer the phone anymore, so I probably can't go there? I can go there. It doesn't matter if they answer the phone, I can just go anyway. Alright, we'll see how they're doing. Daughter still seems to be in bed. The passionate typing continues on. She wears her finger away as she spins her tale of love. Good luck, Mama. She's a sharp-tongued little girl, but she still supports her mother's dreams. And please get out of that business as quickly as possible. I guess not. Reasonable, under the circumstances. Right, well, I very much doubt I have any business here, plus I can't leave the phone, so... Right. Catman? How's that guy doing? That is some aggressive typing. It's extremely aggressive. And very accurate, I must say, unless she's actually not typing that well, and I just can't tell from here. Even as I sit here, time is ticking away. I don't remember your voice. I wonder what he's feeling right now. I bet he hates me, ah! Oh, if only I could blow up and scatter into a million pieces. Maybe he ought to think of more peaceful images. Who's he in this case? I wonder. I guess I don't have that information. Anything I can check out while I'm here? I can flap the flag. Is that helpful? Last time I was here, it wasn't. It's still not. Well, okay. Great. Sad Catman, still sad and a cat. Can I go to the park? I don't think I ever have done that. I heard them talking in the park, but I've never actually been over to check it out. Well, here I am. The entrance to a nearly deserted, dimly lit park. The sad voice of a young man drifts over to me on the breeze. Oh, it's you! I have to use the restroom. But if I leave my post, I just know I'll miss something. Come to think of it, that annoying leaflet guy disappeared when I used the restroom earlier. Darn it, it's almost time. Which will show up first, my mark or the end of my ability to hold out? Good luck, dude. I can't go anywhere, can I? Oh, there's a thing here. What's this? I do not know. I cannot read. Fine. Guess I'll leave. Is there a point in going to the super's office? Is that where I just was? That is where I just was. And the basement, well, I already know there's nobody down there. So I guess we're going back to business and going back to the guard room. Okay. The child does not like TikTok trash romance. This guy's a whole mood. He is. He is indeed. Okay. Right, well, what can I do here? That's the new memo. I could let it off. I can examine this monitor. Let's have a look. The screen shows rows of tiny rooms. The rooms are really, really small, and you can see right into them from outside. I suppose the open bars keep the rooms airy, but I wouldn't want to live in one myself. I wonder where these little rooms are. For some reason, Sissel has no idea what a prison is. For plot reasons, I guess. Let's let this one loose, see what happens. Nice catch. Hey, Bailey. That's his name is Bailey. What's the matter? You can't even pin up a memo properly? Let me see this thing. Take prisoner C-38 to the telephone room. Yes, he just made a request to use the phone a little while ago. You already told me that earlier. C-38, huh? What did that punk do, anyway? You never heard the story? About the secret rendezvous case? Secret who? C-38 was a singer in a band. His group was playing a concert that was being broadcast all over the country live. And right in the middle of the encore, there was a huge incident. A huge incident? Well, was it a murder or something? In a way, it was even worse than a murder because it had to do with national secrets. Huh? National Secrets? A rock band? I'm lost. The song they were doing was called Secret Rendezvous. but the lyrics C-38 was singing were completely different from usual. So how is that a huge incident? Because the new lyrics exposed all of the nation's dark, seamy secrets. All of them? That must have been a long song. Budget misappropriations, foreign economic strategies, illicit dealings, everything. He was caught red-handed in the act of leaking national secrets. So subtle about it he was, too, huh? Seriously? The case sent shockwaves throughout the country. But it doesn't make any sense in the first place. How would a rock singer know any top-secret information? It's a complete mystery. What? Why don't they just ask C-38 himself? Maybe they did, but they haven't released anything about it. Apparently, it's all a matter of national secrecy. Huh. Ah, I'm in that. How dare you? Ah! This guy. Would you quit throwing away my important duty memos? I read it in the wrong order, but you got the point. He's so ready for fisticuffs, but it's not happening. Well, now I'm in the garbage. Where I belong, I guess. All right, let's make the other one fall down, because what else can I do? Catch. Thanks. I wish I could leave it, but I can't. I'm stuck. Hey, Bailey. Oh, I could move. I could have moved just now instead of listening to them talk, but why would I do that? Try pinning up your memos a little better next time. Let me see this thing. Inspection, prisoner C-74. Oh, it's almost time for that. I'd better prepare. Prisoner C-74, huh? What did that big whale do anyway? You don't know about the Metro Police Department siege case? Metro who? C-74 barricaded himself into the Metro Police Department and took siege of the place. How? What? Okay. He even pointed a huge flamethrower at the Chief Commissioner. It seems like there was a massive lapse of security at some point here, but okay. Why the heck did he do all that? That's what the detectives who surrounded him asked too. What are your demands, they asked. And? The guy looked confused, thought about it for a while, and said, bring me 5 servings of curry and rice on the double. Curry and rice, that's it? Unfortunately, no. After he was done eating, he torched the commissioner's office with the flamethrower. Torched it good. Important documents and the commissioner's mustache were destroyed by the flames. What the heck did he do all that for? Because the curry was too spicy, he said. Huh? It was too spicy and I just lost it, he said. Seriously? The case sent shockwaves throughout the country. I've heard that one before. But it doesn't make any sense in the first place. How did a huge armed guy make it all the way to into the commissioner's office alone? It's a complete mystery. What? Why don't they just ask C-74 himself? Maybe they did, but they haven't released anything about it. Apparently, it's all a matter of national secrecy. Everything seems to be these days. I'm going in the garbage again, aren't I? Yep. Ah! Would you quit throwing my important duty memos away? He would not. You're gonna have to put up another one, though, because I can't get to the other side of the room without, See, here's the thing. That's a new note. If I do, okay, hang on. Maybe I can get into the note, and then when I'm across the room, I can move out of the note and then listen to them talk about it, you know? Maybe that's the thing to do. All right. Catch. Thank you. Hey, Bailey. Okay, and now I sneak over here. And then I listen. Yeah! Let me see this thing. Bring dinner to prisoner D99. Oh, hey, that's the guy I'm looking for. The chef is preparing it for him right now. Ooh, how fancy. D99, eh? Even I know about this one. Yeah? Such a sad case. Hard for us, too. He shot his wife, didn't he? Right in front of a family member. Really? It's just awful. Why in the world did he do it? Why would he do something like that, of all people? The motive, everything, all a complete mystery. They're very good at their jobs here in this particular jail or police department, whichever it is that's doing the interrogating. But maybe it's all national secrecy, therefore we just don't know anything, or Bailey doesn't at least. It's just ridiculous. It doesn't make sense that he would do anything like that. I don't know the details, but apparently this case is a matter of national secrecy as well. I don't get it. None of it makes any sense. You do know what kind of prison this is, don't you? It's a special prison built just for these kinds of special cases, which apparently you have a job in and somehow didn't know about. That D99, who knows what he's thinking or hiding behind that beard of his? I don't like any of it. I knew I couldn't take my job seriously without it getting to me. So the prisoner I'm looking for, D99, was convicted of murder, eh? And he apparently has a beard. Great. Information into the garbage. Ah! Where did they get that pose for the spin? It's amazing. Okay. Cool. Well, I'm in this emergency switch. There's a new memo over there. I don't get to read it. It's time. Time for what? Oh, wow. Bailey moves quickly. This is the guy who wanted the phone. They let him take his electric guitar into prison with him. It's not Bailey. Bailey's right here. What the heck? Okay. Where am I? I can't move or anything. I can't go ghost mode or anything. Oh, we're watching him build a card castle with a glass of wine on top of it. Nothing could possibly go wrong from that. There, it's done! Updated the phone book. So now is it time for me to ruin it? Oh, I see. Because he put the glass of wine up there, I can no longer reach it, and therefore I can't do anything about this. And that's in fact not Bailey over there. It's someone who appears very similar to Bailey, but is not Bailey. Also, these two have the badges, the golden badges on their sleeves, whereas this guy does not. Just kind of carries himself in the same way. Well, in any case, emergency switch. I guess I'll, well, wait a second. Oh, wait a second. Something updated in here, right? What would that be exactly? All the way to the end. There we go. Navy blue square. He seems to be on edge and is carefully watching the clock. Rock Jailbird, a rock and roller who sang national secrets during a live nationwide broadcast. He's now creating a horrible cacophony in his prison cell, apparently. Okay, cool, well, switch. Whoops, whoops. That seems like an important switch I just operated. Ah! There you go again, fooling around with that thing. It wasn't me. Don't lie, you know you love to see me jump up and prepare for emergency. Oh, yeah, sure, way back when I first got this job. But I've had enough of that now. Besides, you always react exactly the same way. The emergency switch is probably just loose. Probably because I fooled around with it too much. But I'm not accepting responsibility for this regardless. Well, it's for emergencies. Don't play with it. Anyway, it wasn't me. Maybe you ought to get it repaired, huh? Well, close it back up. It's making me feel on edge. Wait until I get out of it, please. Wait until I get out of it. Nah, too much of a pain. A pain? Proper emergency procedures are a pain to you? What a sad, sad state of affairs. Poor Bailey. But thank goodness it is a pain to him. So we got the night vision goggles. We got a bazooka. Night vision goggles again. I cannot access these guns, which is probably just as well. Goblet. A couple more monitors I can check out, so I guess let's do that. Try and go to this one first. I can't get to that one. Okay, well, we're going here then. I can't examine it anyway. Fine. How does one check out that middle monitor anyway? Maybe I missed my opportunity to do so? Who knows? I guess we're going this way. Button press, door. Button press to open door, probably? Oh, it's this. I'm guessing that's the kid they were talking about. The one who sang the national secrets. If he's a prisoner, he must have come from the cells. Which means I have to inhabit his guitar and wait for him to go back to his cell, probably? Probably. Button. Okay, switch to the door before it opens all the way up, right? Right, I'm learning. What's this? Oh, you're alarmed that that happened? Fair enough. Let me get in the guitar before you close it. Great. Let me examine this thing. So this is the thing that was making that horrible noise a second ago. I guess it's a way for this spiky-haired youth to express himself. It's also shaped like his hair, very specifically, huh? Sentiments like, I'm hungry, or I'm thirsty, maybe. Something primitive like that, I bet. He's very judgy, this sizzle guy. Peace out. Okay. I'm done. Great, I wonder who he's talking to. Is the prancy way... Whoop. All right, C-38, back to your cell. Is the prancy way of walking how the people are supposed to operate around here? Hey, guard man, how about giving me a little space? That crazy walk of yours is dangerous, man. A proper walk for a properly led life. Now let's go. Yo, no lectures, man. I walk my own path, my own way to my own music. They both have silly walks. Everybody has silly walks, and that's just the way it is around here. Look at these two. Look at them. there's the beard guy. And there's the big fella, who had the flamethrower, probably. So I finally made it to the cells. Now to find prisoner D99 and check out his work schedule for tomorrow. What could Lynn possibly want with that information? Great. I'm in jail now. Fantastic. Damn! Don't think I could take another second in this stinking pit! You seem to be enjoying yourself, though. Also, your guitar operates without being connected to the amp, which is neat. Looks like Guardman is gone. Is this how you kill time? Throwing stuff into your toilet? All this waiting is wiping me out. Hope this one will finally do it. Go, go, go! So you're flushing circles down the toilet for some reason? Come on, sausage head! Trick time. Okay. I don't fully understand, but sure. This prisoner obviously isn't the one I'm looking for. Prisoner D99 has a beard. It's true. I should catch up on chat while I'm thinking. This part is the extent of my knowledge into this game. Cecil doesn't have a brain cell. Why would he know what a prison is? Fair point. Bailey's been slain by paper. He sits like he's wearing a back brace. He probably did for a very long time. That man could sense a feather drop from the other side of the room. He's not even facing the paper and he knows it's moving. It's true. He's quite the sensitive guy, that. Sensitive senses? His senses are sharp, whatever. A beard? Show us the beard. Walking. Never underestimate laziness. Why do they have a bazooka in prison? That's a really bad idea both ways. It's true. There's really no good way for that to work out, honestly. Anyway, prisoner D99 has a beard. There's one of those little blackboards Lynn said would be in the cells. Maybe I should check out Spikey's schedule for tomorrow. All right, so we got drum, which I can play apparently. But the guitar guy isn't noticing this at all. And it's pretty hard to actually play in rhythm with him. So I'm not sure I'm accomplishing anything. What we got here? A bunk. I can't do much with it. Oh, I see. I see. Note examine. Toilet. And over here we have, whoops. I don't know what, oh, it's the phone. This telephone. It looks like it's an internal line only. It doesn't call outside the prison. So the only places I can go with this telephone are other phones within the building that I've already possessed. Fair enough. Thanks for the internal limitation. Emergency button. Probably not just yet, huh? Back into the cell. Okay, so let me look at these circle and X notes, huh? There's a pad of note papers hanging on the wall. There's a red O drawn on each one. I think it's some kind of letter or symbol, but I don't recall what it means. No brain cells. None at all. There's a pad of note papers hanging on the wall. There's a red X drawn on each one. I think it's some kind of letter or symbol, but I don't recall what it means. All right, well, let's have a look at this blackboard like I said I was going to. So this is one of those little blackboards Lynn mentioned. Let me just give it a little read. Tonight, I lost a lot of things. My life, my memory, but there's a certain skill I've apparently lost too. And is it literacy? Is it literacy? I can't read! Yes! Yes, I'm illiterate. Fantastic. That's what he meant when he said he didn't remember what they mean. Got it. I can see that there's some kind of writing on the blackboard, but I have absolutely no idea what it means. If I can't read prisoner D99's work schedule for tomorrow, what do I do now? Great question. Great question. What am I supposed to report back to Lynn now? If I tell her I couldn't read it, she'll kill me. But actually, I guess I don't have to worry about that one too much. Anyway, I might as well try to find prisoner D99's cell. Hopefully, I'll at least be able to find out something while I'm there. I can't go back to Lynn empty-handed. But of course, a ghost doesn't actually have hands. All these jokes, like I'm starting to learn that if I'm about to make a joke based on what they just said, if I press the button again, Sissel's gonna make the joke for me, so I really have to not worry about it, I guess. Right, well. Can I turn on this light? No, that's okay. Anything happen if I examine this again? I still can't read, but I'd better go check out prisoner D99's cell anyway. Maybe I can find some kind of information that might help Lynn out. Besides, I want to see what this prisoner Lynn is investigating looks like. Okay, well, can't interact with the toilet, so let's see where this phone can send me. Guard room. Probably not worth it at the moment, huh? I can get to this bunk, but there's nobody in here. Alright. Well, I guess I hit the emergency button then? Sure. An emergency button. An emergency in a prison. That's gotta be a pretty bad situation. I'll just give it a little try. Nice! And yet he comes prancing in like normal. Go, go, go! Oh, I see. Because the guards are here now, he sent a bunch of X's to whoever that was. I caused quite an uproar, I guess. And I bet each prisoner reacts differently to the alarm. It might be fun to watch. Let's see, if I want to change the view, I can use to move the screen. Maybe their behavior will give me a clue about my next step. Alright. Well, Beardy doesn't care at all. And this guy is... Okay, he was doing something in the toilet. Oh, he's pulling notes out of the toilet. From the guy. Oh. Wow, he's got like a freaky baby face. And also his head is very, very tall. All clear. Okay, so Guitar Guy sends a circle to Big Fella, and Big Fella starts working on something in the toilet. So if I sound the alarm, it gets people moving, huh? Maybe I can use their movements to get around myself. That way I can get an idea of what's going on in each cell. Alright, well that's clear enough. I need to just switch over here to the note that he's got in his hands right now, and into the toilet with me. Nice. Perfect timing. Go, go, go! And off I go. Why would they have the toilets rigged in this way? Oh, I get it. He's got a hook. He's got a hook in the toilet. Okay. His head wobbles disturbingly whenever he moves. Which kind of suggests that his skull doesn't go as high as the lump on his head suggests it does. It's all just like his scalp. And I don't know what to think of that. Circle! Woo! Okay. And I've been thrown in the garbage, conscientiously. And now... Okay, you've ripped the toilet open, and you're... Aha! Convenient, I suppose. Trick time! Phone book. What did I put in the phone book exactly, huh? I wish I had a better way to get to the end of the character list here. But I don't seem to have a better one. Okay, here we go. Curry-loving jailbird, an odd fellow who laid siege to the Metro Police Department and demanded curry and rice. He now appears to be digging a tunnel out of his prison cell. He sure does. And he's currently entirely absent, which I feel like would be an issue if the guards came by. Alright. By the looks of him, that must be the curry lover from the police department's siege case. But never mind that, where did he go? What's going on in this cell? Anyway, there's a little blackboard here too. Just to be safe, maybe I better check the curry lover's schedule for tomorrow too, because somehow I'll have learned to read. Toilet. What is that a picture of? Is it legitimately just a big, like a leg of some sort of poultry? I don't know what the slashes on the side are. I'm not clear. Anyway, bell. I could ring the bell to get him to come back. Not just yet. Let's look at the blackboard. I still can't read, but I better go check out prisoner D99's cell anyway. Maybe I can find some kind of info. Yeah, you said this before. Besides, I want to see what the prisoner... Yeah. Okay, lamp. Okay. Looks like I gotta ring the bell to get, the siege master to come back out here. There he is. Rather agile, this fella. Oh, I can inhabit his spoon. Done. In the spoon. Fling. And now I live here. Great. What's this? Bunk. Sure. And now we have another phone, so I can get back upstairs. Same thing here. It looks like this is just an internal phone, too. It doesn't call outside. So the only places I can go with this telephone are other phones within the building that I've already possessed. Which, fortunately, now there are two of them. It looks like the curry lover comes back when he hears the bell. I can't make heads or tail out of his behavior once he gets back, though. But this prisoner isn't the one I'm looking for. I'll just chalk this guy up to it takes all kinds. I'd better try to find a path to D99's cell, I say as I'm halfway to D99's cell. But yes, I am not... Oh, okay, so if he checks around and he sees the guards, then he Then he lies down on his bed and puts that thing on the top of his long, rubbery head. But otherwise, he grabs his spoon and goes back into the wall. Okay. Good to know. All right, well. D99, here I am. Look at this guy. It's the guy from Hollow Knight, but made into a man. What a strange cell. Also, why is there a picture of a demonic walrus on the back wall? Out of curiosity. And the prisoner inside it, he seems to be enjoying himself. This is the last cell in this area. So that means that this man humming to himself must be prisoner D99. This prison has a capacity of 4, and it currently holds 3, which is remarkable for a metro area, according to what the guards said. D99, eh? Even I know about this one. Yeah? He shot his wife, didn't he? Right in front of a family member. What in the world really happened? And why is Lynn so concerned about this prisoner? I don't know the answers, but I guess there's no need for me to know. I have only one objective, and that's to find out what this painter's work schedule is for tomorrow. So first I gotta learn to read. Updated the phone book. Let's see what I have to say about this guy. Trick time! What if I... No, I legitimately have no way of moving faster than this. This is the fastest it goes. I should try it when I'm on the end going to the... No, I can't go to the... I can't switch to the other end. Anyway, Fated Jailbird. Prisoner D99. Lynn asked me to check out his work schedule for tomorrow. He apparently shot and killed his wife. He now appears to be enjoying himself as he paints a picture in his prison cell. Indeed. His head is so tall, I hate how it flops. Flaccid scalp flesh. That sure is a phrase that you said, and you're not wrong. Cecil, did you drop the brain cell in the toilet? Yes. Does he have a massive stack of chicken back there or something? Look at this guy. Or is he eating the wall? I love this whole bit. An artiste, rather. Yes. Quite so. Although I can't think of the name of the Hollow Knight guy the painterman who used to be a warrior. And it still is a warrior. He'll just paint you to death. If he absolutely has to. I can open a picture frame, and that's about it, so I guess I'll do that. Weep. Oh, look, it's probably a picture of his family. Photos, huh? I wonder if these are of his family. This one looks like a young woman holding a baby. Their faces have been blotted out with black paint. Did he do it out of hatred or some other emotion? Thankfully, that's not something I need to know right now. Apparently, I just am comfortable with omitting all this knowledge. Because who needs it? Newspaper article, examine. Maybe I'll be able to read this. Hope springs eternal. A newspaper article has been cut out and framed. Unfortunately, I can't read it. It's probably about D99's case. Man murders wife or something like that. There's a picture of the alleged culprit in the article. Yep, it's this prisoner, all right. Why would he frame and hang a picture of an article about him getting convicted for murder? Or not convicted, but, like arrested for murder. I wonder. Light. Blackboard. So, the work schedule for tomorrow of prisoner D99. The information Lynn's looking for should be written on this blackboard. Unfortunately, I've lost the ability to read, but here I am anyway. The least I can do is take a look. Huh? What could this mean? There's nothing written on the board at all. I love this face. I can't say it enough. I love this face. This one right here, this is my favorite. I think something was written on the blackboards of the other prisoners, but this board is as clean and blank as the day it was hung there. Fade to black. So I have the answer Lynn was looking for. Tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99 is nothing. Does that mean he's being executed? Would this information mean anything to her? It's not up to me to know or care. That's how I feel at the moment anyway. That does sound like he's getting executed, almost certainly. Not being able to read, I was wondering how this was going to turn out. But some things in this world can be read even if one can't read. Prisoner D99's work schedule for tomorrow is blank. I'd better get this important information to Lynn as fast as I can. Yeah, okay, but first I'm going to check out the cell. Sorry, man. I can't do it. I can't do it. My protoplasm tendrils is so short. Anyway, I'll just close this up. D99, dinner! Quite the feast tonight, I see. Ah, and I'm absolutely crazy about this chicken. It's too bad it's all cold and hard, though. I'd say it's been about 2 hours since it was cooked, judging from the way it feels. Why is this guy's a chicken expert? Why is everybody a chicken expert in this game? D99? I know it's kind of pointless to ask now, but just the same, I still want to know. Why did you do it? I agree. It's pointless to ask now. My case is colder than this chicken and has been forgotten by everybody. Myself included. Detective Jowd. Okay, Detective Jowd, apparently. Now then, let me eat in peace before it gets too cold to cut. What's he been painting? No, I want to see. Show me. There's one more thing I've been wondering for a long time. What's that? Who is the man in that painting? Oh, this. Well, being in prison like this, you start to forget faces, you know. So I paint the faces that I don't want to forget. And this is the last of those faces. It's me! Of course it is! Of course it's me! Now, could you leave me alone for a bit? Let a man eat in peace. Okay, sure. Sorry to bother you. It's me. What in the world? What in the world could this mean? Why is there a painting of me in this man's cell? Who exactly is this prisoner? The man whose case Lynn is investigating is painting a picture of me in his cell. Suddenly, I have to care about it again. I have to go see Lynn, fast, and not for her sake, for mine, to solve this mystery of me. Because I can only be motivated by selfish interests. Trick time! Wow, look at him go. Those are substantial fistfuls of chicken he's loading into his face, 4 at a time. Napkin. I can inhabit his napkin. Just get covered in chicken splatter. Very useful. Thank goodness. Wastebasket open. Don't mind if I do. Nothing to be done here. Well, that's fine. I can't inhabit the painting of me. Which is a shame, because it seems to... You know what? I should really just get someone to make a Play-Doh sculpture of me. And then I could inhabit it and presumably move it around because it's not animate, you know? But sadly, no such luck. Newspaper article been cut out and framed. Can't actually... Okay, that didn't change at all. That's fine. All right, well, I guess I better get to the phone. This telephone doesn't connect to the outside, and I've got questions I want to ask Lynn. I gotta get to a place that has an external line, and fast! Well, fortunately, that's pretty straightforward. All right, guard room. I'm back, and so is somebody else. This is headquarters. What's the status over there? Oh, Chief, it's you. They're making preparations now. No problem, sir. How much longer, then? 1 more hour, sir. I see. Carry on, then. Oh, one more thing. Look at the jaw on this guy, by the way. He looks like... What does that look like? That with that double hook to it? It reminds me... it reminds me of the front of like a armored truck is what it looks like. Anyway, Inspector Cabanella wishes to speak to you. Oh, he's there. Give it a minute. Evening. Cabanella here. How you boys doing? Inspector Cabanella. Fine, sir. You got another little call tonight, didn't you, from my baby? I'm having difficulty switching between all these voices. From Lynn? Well, yes. Did my girl have anything interesting to say? Not especially. She hung up almost immediately. I see. Next time she gives you a buzz, be sure to let me know right away. That's a good fella. Yes, sir. You try to cover it up and I'm sure you'll regret it very much. Very much. Yes, sir. I'll call you right away, sir. Immediately. Don't forget, she's a fugitive after all. Yes, sir. Carry on, then. I might pop in a little later. Yes, sir. Looking forward to seeing you, sir. Great. Well, that's going well. So now technically I can visit the chief. Lynn should be heading for the chicken kitchen right now. But the call from the police headquarters intrigues me too. It's looking pretty obvious right now. That white-suited inspector suspects Lynn, and she's being considered a fugitive. This is not good. Wonder if I should go check in on the chief and the inspector in white too. Yeah, probably I should. Inspector Cabanella seems to be looking for her too. You're Lynn, I mean. Inspector Cabanella? What would the Special Investigations Unit want with Lynn? I don't know. I guess something happened that we don't know about. Tonight of all nights. Inspector Cabanella must be upset tonight, too. Weren't he and Prisoner D99, Detective Jowd, good friends? Of course, now you mention him by name. You sure about that? If they were such good friends, how come Inspector Cabanella never came to visit him? He's the head of Special Investigations. He's a very busy man. Oh, no. Wow. That takes some talent. What's wrong? Jowd was my hero, you know. I wanted to be a detective because of him. But look at me, rotting away in a place like this, and I can't even do anything to help Lynn. What am I doing with my life? This new side of you is kind of endearing. Anyway, the thing to do is work at fixing what you can, little by little. Like, for example, your house of cards. It collapsed, you know. Poor guy. That's his recommendation, is fix the house of cards. Well, I mean, sure, fair enough. Hang on a second, I should catch up on chat. Sorry. Nailmaster Shio, yeah, that's the guy. He's the painter, him and the nailsmith. I love them so much. The picture frame is definitely supposed to be family pictures, but all I see is two windows with a guy holding up the peace sign. Sis looking at the page cover in words, what are those? Here we go, the reveal. I love that perspective trick. He's a big eater. How much chicken is in there? Might be cold, but this is a chicken of holding. Inspector Cabalena, Inspector Carbonara, Inspector Cabana. At least he had the excuse of, I don't know, romance in the prison. Apparently, it's kind of endearing. Anyway, external line, please. I guess we should check out this, huh? Talk to old Truckface. Or listen to old Truckface, rather. I don't get to talk to people anymore. I'm dead. He's barefoot. Look at him. Preparations seem to be going smoothly over at the prison, eh, Inspector Cabanella? We were just a little too late. So close, eh, Inspector? We still have a little time left, Chief. Not much, but some. I'm trying so hard to figure out what Elvis sounds like. We've had Point X surrounded all night. If he shows up, we nab him, and we can still make it. By the way, what's going on with that other case, the junkyard murder? She did it, huh? No question about it. She's a bad little baby. Disappearing from the scene like that. Wonder where she ran off to play. What did he just say? She did it. Did I hear that right? I think they were talking about the culprit who killed me. No way! So apparently I'm now convinced that Lynn did it? Trick time! I'm very impressionable. The people I want to look at the updates on are on the far other end of this place, and I can't. Okay, here we go. Prisoner D99, fated jailbird. People call him Detective Jowd. He apparently killed his wife. The picture he was painting in his cell was a portrait of me. Itchy Man! The chief of the police special investigations unit. His job is to sit at his desk in the station, give the detective their orders, and wiggle his itchy toes. That's part of the job description, huh? Fair enough. Anyway, I just don't believe it. Why would she do a thing like that? Afraid I don't have the answers for you, Chief. I don't want to believe it any more than you do. And yet, after seeing this, maybe we don't have any other choice but to believe, baby. Is that the security camera tape the investigations unit just delivered? I can't deny. It's some pretty solid evidence against her. Evidence? Nothing like it, baby. Just launches himself 10 feet across the room, gracefully landing in a chair. Huh, why a murder case now on such an important night? I think you have that one wrong. Have that wrong, Chief. I could watch this guy all day. A murder case now for the very reason that it is such an important night. Okay, cool. What do I have to say about that? Before I go to find Lynn at the chicken kitchen. It sounds like there's an important piece of info here I shouldn't miss. Pretty solid evidence, he says. This I have to see. But it's funny. Why do I have this bad feeling about what's on this tape? Why indeed? Could it be tampered evidence? Antenna raise. I can't reach anything else, so I guess that's what I'm doing. Raise that antenna. Whoop. Nobody noticed. It's fine. Alarm. Speaker. Lower the screen, sure. Whee! And both of them are staring directly at it and take no notice. So that's nice anyway. Remote control operate, sure. Ooh. Evidence? The junkyard where I died had a security camera for some reason, and it captured the moment of my death perfectly, despite the fact that I had died, you know, in the middle of nowhere as far as the junkyard's concerned. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And what the tape showed me was the cruelest truth imaginable. Hey, it's me. Okay. Man, I got a flexible arm in life. Aha! Well, I mean, she didn't shoot me just now. And then... Huh. Wow, yeah, I mean, that's pretty decisive. Huh. I saw myself shot right before my own eyes by Lynn. There goes my only lead. I feel like I've died all over again. One thing sticks with me, though. Lynn looked so surprised on that tape. What in the world did I tell her? Seems I've been murdered. The truth is the truth, no matter how many times you watch it, Inspector Cavanella. Wasn't me who played the tape just now, baby. Oh, by the way, Inspector Cavanella, there's something on that tape that troubles me. And what's that, Chief? I'm all ears. I had to look at all the photos of the crime scene as well, but... the place where the victim was shot and where the body was found is clearly different, because in a forgotten timeline, I fell off the side of the junkyard. I'm not sure how that works. Anyway, also, it did not escape my notice that there's a slight cut before, like, she shoots the warning shot, she brings the gun up again, and then there was a pfft, and then I got shot. That's probably significant. Either time passed or editing happened, I'm not sure. Anyway, hey, he's right. That is strange. The hitman in black is the one who kicked me downstairs, but I changed his fate, so he should have been out of the picture. But there I am, down on the lower level. There I am. I have the answer to your mystery right here, a few minutes after the murder took place. They just saved all the security footage? Okay. It's that cat again. Huh. Is that a black cat? You got it, baby. I can't do Elvis. A furry feline messed up our crime scene. And then the little cat culprit vanished into the night. It looks like my destiny of being knocked downstairs is very hard to alter. Oh great, something's happening. This is Point X. Come in, Chief. The Chief here. Did he show up? No, sir, not yet, but... Idiot! I told you to stay off the radio unless it was important. But it is important, sir. Someone else showed up. Our rookie detective, Lynn. Oh, good. What? You see my baby over there, do you? I heard she was on the lam. What do you want me to do, Chief? What do you say, Inspector? Detective! Get my baby away from Point X! Do it now, man, and then hold on to her. Yes, sir, I'll go get her now, sir. What's the meaning of this? Why would Lynn show up at Point X? It took the Special Investigation Unit 6 months to pinpoint that location. Don't know, Chief, but I'd say it wasn't a coincidence. Perhaps. We'll never know what perhaps. What happened? Detective, come in! He died. Now what? What happened this time? Damn it. An actual curse. This calls for a telephone call to Point X. Allow me. I'll do it as efficiently as possible. Observe my efficiency. Trick time! Right, well. I suppose I probably want to get to Point X, don't I? But I need to get over there. My arms are so short. Okay. Raising screen. Meanwhile, the Chief's feet have gotten extraordinarily itchy. I think I had thoughts. I should listen to them. So Lynn has shown up at some Point X, but I thought she was on her way to the chicken kitchen. What's going on? But one thing is clear. Something big just happened. So yeah, I gotta go there. Of course. Look at him go. Dang. Alright. It's the chicken kitchen! What are you doing? Get your buns over here! Well, what did you say? Now I finally understand. I finally know what it's like for our poor hungry customers to have their food deliveries delayed. Excuse me, but this is the chicken kitchen, is it not? What? Aren't I talking to the police? The police? Did something happen there you need assistance with? Something happened here, you ask? More like there's nothing left here. I gotta go. Wait! What's going on? Something, that's what. Something is definitely going on. And that something is far from nothing, that's for certain. A very descriptive description. Thank you. There was almost no in-between between him having the phone and hanging it up. He must be upset. Thanks for the tea, Chief. I'll be on my way. You going to Point X? Point X, huh? I'll leave that to the boys. There's someplace else I gotta be. Inspector, your being there isn't gonna change anything. Why put yourself through it? I have a responsibility, and I'm gonna see it through to the end. Besides, it's not quite over yet. Right, that's true. Do what you must, then. Suppose he's going to the prison to, observe the execution that I assume is happening? Something like that. Off you go. The door just knows to close behind him. Prisoner D99 scheduled for tour tomorrow was blank. It seems like forever ago that I found that out, and now my mind is even blanker than that blackboard was. Lynn, my only lead, and my partner, shot me. What did it all mean? I knew where I had to go to get my answers. The chicken kitchen, the Point X the police have surrounded, and the place where something big just happened. What will Lynn be involved in this time when I find her there? Whew, there wasn't much in the way of puzzle solving this time. Chapter 6, done. I did it. I guess I had to do a little bit of puzzle solving in the prison, but it was pretty straightforward. Chase. How are you all doing? Discount Elvis is the best I can do. A living Sissel? Unbelievable. That's such an unrealistic response. Did not move an inch. Murder! She hesitated, then aimed in cold blood and dropped the gun like she had murdered 13 people already. Yep. There he is. Meow. Suitcase cat. He died. Itchy feet man, I wish you would put shoes on. The thick plottins. It sure do. Continue. 10:05 p.m. That took an hour? Dang. I guess it literally took an hour, so that makes sense. I just can't get the images I saw at the police headquarters out of my head. The person who shot me tonight is the last person in the world I want to believe did it. Now I'm here at the place she and I agreed to meet. The restaurant the police were staking out as Point X. But when I got here, I found it the place in ruins. Oh, hey look, she's dead again. No way! Hey, wait. Whoa, what in the world happened here? That is the giant chicken leg that was pictured in... Whose cell was that? Was that the flamethrower guy's cell? I think it was. Yeah, I think it was. So probably he's involved in all this, huh? Rubber Skull Man. Oh, the heavens! What do I do if I had known something like this would happen? I would have paid the poor child more. I would have cooked more chicken for her. I would have sung to her as much as she'd liked until she'd had her fill. Actually, about the singing, she did tell me she'd had her fill a time or two. The chef seems to be in quite a panic. Oh, hey, he's got a thing in his hat. Anyway, at least it doesn't look like the waitress is dead. Oh, that's the waitress. It's not Lynn. Look at that. What is going on with his nose? Wait a second. Do that again. Do it one more time and then never do it again. Okay, cool. Yeah, sure. Great. Chef's hat. So this is just so I can travel around with the chef, I suppose, huh? I can roll his tire. Okay, but there is a dead person up there. It's just not Lynn. I saw the chicken on this waitress's head, and I assumed it was Lynn's chicken crest, but it's not. Tire roll. I had thoughts before I rolled. What's up? According to that police radio conversation I heard, Lynn should be here, but I don't see her anywhere. It seems like bad luck has it in for that redhead, so I was half expecting to see her in trouble again. I spotted the corpse of the van driver. I did. It's true. Oh wait, who's this? It's Lynn! Look at me, I'm dead! What took you so long? Well, that's one way to greet a guy. What happened here? Hey, how should I know? I'm the victim. Is it just my imagination, or is she getting more and more brazen every time she dies? Oh, that's because I'm a detective. Have to be tough, you know? They can hear my thoughts, and I always forget it. Well, and how did it go? Did you check out tomorrow's work schedule for Prisoner D99? Yeah, just like I promised. Actually, I have a few things I want to ask you about, too. Sure, we agreed to use each other... We agreed to use each other after all, right? Okay, let's swap info then. Jumping right to the point, huh? I mean, I guess we do have to get that out of the way before we can really proceed much further, huh? My murderer! On my way here, I stopped by the chief of police's office. Oh, it was just on your way, was it? A little bit. I do wonder if it was a little bit of a plot shifting point. If I decided to go to the chicken kitchen and, i.e. trust Lynn, or go to the police and investigate for myself. Oh well, it was just on your way, was it? And while I was there, I saw who did it. I saw my murderer. You saw him? Where? How? Not him. Her. There was a security camera set up there at the junkyard where I got shot. The security tape showed the person who shot me. It was you. A little bit. A little bit, just you. No way. You're kidding, right? What do you have to say for yourself, detective? It wasn't me. I didn't shoot you. If I recall, this is what you said about who shot me. My memory just isn't clear on that part. So how can you say for sure that it wasn't you? Because I told you before. You were supposed to give me some information. Information, huh? Maybe that information was the reason you shot me. What? What do you mean? Well, why she shot me. Sure, I guess let's pursue this some further. You said you had information on the case I'm looking into, so I would hardly shoot you before I heard that information, right? I agree. That wouldn't make sense if it was before. Huh? But what if it was after you'd already gotten the information from me? Let me work this weird, lanky arm of mine. I definitely told you something then. And whatever it was, it really shocked you. What did I tell you? I don't remember. I don't know. You gotta believe me. After you saved me, I thought I got all my memories back. But maybe I really didn't. You told me something. I can't remember that part at all. You got the information you wanted from me, and then you shot me. Isn't that what happened? No, I didn't shoot you. Please tell me, what did you tell me that time? What did I learn from you? Like I remember anything. I don't even have a brain cell. Come on now. D99 work schedule. Just like you said, each prisoner had a little blackboard in his cell. But the thing is, There wasn't anything written on prisoner D99's blackboard. It was blank. It was a blank board. That's what I was trying to say earlier. It's not the right word, but it works in the context. What? I guess maybe it means his schedule for tomorrow hasn't been decided yet, because I didn't feel like thinking about this particular plot point at all. I put no thought towards this whatsoever, so you figure it out for me. You're the detective, you do it. But blank? Blank, no! Huh? I didn't think she'd lose it over a blank board. How come you're so upset about an undecided work schedule? I get the feeling that back when I was alive, I never had much of a schedule to worry about myself. Do you know what it means when a prisoner doesn't have a schedule for the next day? Huh? It means something? It doesn't mean he doesn't have work to do. It's more like he can't work. And that's because he's going to be executed. Executed? Yeah, I mean, I figured. Execution. Do you know what prisoner D99's crime was? I think so. They said something about him murdering his wife right in front of a family member, which is probably you, isn't it? You're probably his daughter, aren't you? That's what they say, yes. But it's not true. He would never. Detective Chowd would never do anything like that. And the death penalty hasn't been enforced in this country for a very long time. Not for decades. Even if the prisoner wants it, like in this case. The prisoner wants it. There's definitely something else going on with this case. I just know it. And I have to find out what. And if his work schedule is blank for tomorrow, I have to do it right now. So this prisoner D99, Detective Chowd, he must be connected to me in some way too. Given that he, did a painting of me. A pretty accurate one too. After all, he obviously knows me, and knows what I was wearing when I died. Funnily enough. Unless I only just wear the one same outfit all the time, which, given that it's a red suit with a black shirt, it's pretty distinctive. Probably that is what I do, huh? It probably smells pretty interesting. Point X. The police were staking this restaurant out tonight. They called it Point X. Point X, huh? That's a good name for this place. That white-suited inspector was surprised to find out you just casually waltzed in here. Inspector Cabanella, what in the world made you pick this place anyway? I guess I'd have to say because of you. Me? Huh? Oh, the thing you found in my right. My jacket, I forgot about that. Do you remember that note I found? Yeah, I remember. That note I didn't get a chance to read, because I can totally read notes. Definitely. It had a place and time written on it. The Chicken Kitchen, 10 o'clock. In other words, I was supposed to meet somebody here tonight. Yep, apparently so. Just about the time that the entire restaurant got blown up. Funny about that. I just had to get that information you were going to give me. That's why I came here. It was the only lead I had left. I've heard that one before. And this here is Point X, so that must mean the mark the police were waiting for was me? So what are you going to do now? I mean, you fulfilled your goal, right? You found out who shot you. Are you going to get revenge? That would be easy enough to do. All you have to do is not save me. Time to have a thought balloon. Is this the ending I was hoping for? Had I unraveled all of the mysteries of me? Are you actually going to give me a choice? What am I going to do now? I'm going to save you, that's what. You are? I want to know everything. Who I was, why I was killed. And I'd like to know who those guys are, too. I want answers, and I'm going to find them. But to do that, I'm going to need your help. Okay. I won't say thank you, not yet. And I won't say I'm sorry either. But I'll help see to it that you get your answers. Good. Now I think it's time to go back to the past, Samurai Jack. I can't leave you lying flattened under a huge chunk of chicken forever, after all. Right, well, I should catch up on chat before I do this, because it's about to do puzzle time, and then I can't look at anything. Wow, who could have guessed? Dead once more. Big chicken, floppy head man. Why does his nose do that? It's a great question. She just keeps dying. She's treating death like you're late for dinner. This lanky arm of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Interesting. Sissel, when he was alive, was a fucking just cruising man. Imagine I didn't know you. Imagine he was just painting random people he saw on the street one time, and he remembered Sissel's dumb hair and dumb red suit so clearly. Sissel, we haven't even got started on the mysteries of you. It's true, we haven't. Anyway, rewind time, why don't we, Okay. The note said the chicken kitchen, 10 o'clock. I wonder who that pointy-haired man was going to meet here. You talking about me? Why are you calling me the pointy-haired man? Also, well, I guess you've probably seen my ghost. And you saw my body. Never mind. Carry on. What's this? Menu? I don't know. Okay, so here's the waitress. And there's a there's some blue skin people. What do you know about that? Here you go. By the way, I remembered what other game it was that has blue skin people who are clearly evil, and it's Earthbound, Mother 2, whatever. Townsfolk who have blue skin are always evil. Where's my chicken? Oh, hey, look at that. Can I eat that thing? I wouldn't recommend it. Although you're about to eat it in a different sense. Wow. She saw what was coming pretty quickly, huh? Oh, it's the van! And then this falls down and destroys her utterly. She doesn't even notice it's happening. She noticed the van before it even got within the headlights being on the window. But the giant thing of chicken having its chains noisily clank away from it directly above her head. She's like, nope, I'm good. I did what I came here to do. Squeeze. You're just going to get bigger and better with each new death, aren't you? Leave me alone. I can help if... Can I help... I need to start this again because I can't read. Leave me alone. Can I help it if I get tired of dying the usual ways? I suspect that's unrelated. Also, apparently, like, Sissel's illiteracy is wearing off on me. But I'll say this. It was a death any detective could be proud of. Huh? What makes you say that? The way you saved somebody else before dying yourself. You know, technically you could have, like, taken a leisurely stroll forward towards the person you saved, and you wouldn't have died to the giant chicken, but let's leave that part outside. Let's leave that out of it for now. Oh, that waitress? The one with the chicken on her head? The next time you put a chicken on your head, you should try one about the size of the waitress's. I'll make a note of that for next time. But anyway, if you hadn't tried to save that waitress, you'd still be alive. I couldn't help it, you know, the detective thing and all. Saving people is what they do, all the time. I wasn't able to save that poor van driver, though. At that speed, he must have died instantly. Well, we can't let a heroic detective like you stay dead. The root of this whole disaster is clear. The only question is, how do I stop it? Okay, let's get started. By which you mean, I will get started. You cannot help. And that's fine. It's fine. Trick time. Okay. The note said... Oh, right. If I hit square, then it automatically just... Right. If you're gonna call me anything, at least try to make my name Sissel. Sorry about that, I'm really bad with names. Hey, me too. The future of this lady's career as a detective looks pretty bleak. Right, well, let's see here. I can reach this menu board, and... Oh, I immediately got kicked out of the body and can't go back. Okay, got it. Bell ring, sign holder examine. It's no use. I can't read what it says. Let's see. Oh, hey! Now I remember what this sign says. If you would like some water, please ring the bell 3 times. 3 times? Yeah, the waitress doesn't bring you any water if you only ring the bell once. She said those are the rules, apparently. I said apparently? What do you mean apparently? Don't you work here? Quite a stickler for the details, this detective. And what's this? Note. Examine. You wrote this note, right? I think so, but I don't remember. 10 o'clock? That means... It's already time for your meeting with whoever it is. Now that I think about it, whoever you were supposed to meet might already be here. You're the detective. Shouldn't you have checked that when you got here? Oh yeah, sorry. The chicken at this restaurant is really good, so, you know. No, I don't know. Maybe we should take a look around the rest of the restaurant. And, you know, check out those blue-skinned people on the 2nd floor. Nothing suspicious about that. Okay, hang on. Okay, she's examining the sign holder. Time may be passing sooner or later, but... Can I hear them from here? I can. No, I can't. Hey, we can't hear what they're saying! Don't yell at me. Apparently, we ghosts can't hear conversations that are too far away. If we want to hear what they're saying, we have to get closer. What? But I want to hear what they're saying! Yes, those two are definitely suspicious. I was supposed to meet somebody here at this restaurant tonight. Or maybe it wasn't so much just meet, but more like something else. Yes, Sissel. If all goes well with our deal tonight, we will have the power to change the world, sir. Yes. It's a very important night indeed, my good man. We can't afford to make mistakes. A deal? I wonder what it's all about. I wish I knew, but those two are definitely worth checking out. Also, the bartender with the amazing Guile haircut. Now then, I guess I have to summon the waitress by ringing the bell 3 times, probably? Probably. Ding. There we go. Did it. I like how Lynn just stopped caring eventually. We got water. Now she's talking. You want more water? Huh? Oh, sorry, I didn't ring the bell. And what's with the more water bit? Oh, well, come on, this is your 3rd glass. Oh, okay, I get it. This was a little dig, wasn't it? Kind of like, hey, where's my food, right? No, not at all. Besides, I didn't ring it. But I would like to see you bringing me my chicken soon. Duly noted. In the meantime, enjoy a nice glass of water. Time is passing. I didn't get it. I had to switch over to Odd Girl. I agree. Me too. Yeah, you agree with yourself. Well done. So I actually would have had to switch to her water pitcher before I listened to the conversation, huh? Probably, yeah. I guess that means we're ordering more water. Ding, ding, ding. Hello. She's just sort of gesturing with the pitcher and not actually doing anything, but that's fine. Okay, I'm in the pitcher. I'm a water ghost. And off we go. Okay, I'm here now. Trick time! Okay, so we got a chicken cart. And that's really it. So I guess we inhabit the chicken cart. Now what? Ah, okay. Right, because she was bringing the chicken to the people upstairs. That was the whole thing, wasn't it? She very smoothly turned that entire cart around 180 degrees while inside an elevator. That's fairly impressive. Even if she is used to, roller skates all the time. Trunk examine. Can't reach anything else. Examine. This is one big trunk. It seems pretty heavy, too. It's very suspicious and red. Hey, let's see what's in it. Sorry, but that's not possible. It's locked. Darn, I wanted to see what's inside. I wonder why I bother thinking things instead of saying them out loud, considering that it's exactly the same result regardless. Here you go. Chicken delivered. Alright, well, I'm here now. But now I get to listen in. Yeah. Look at this guy's face. Look at his face! So what do you think, my dear beauty? Do you really think we can trust this deal? Who knows? It's not our job to think about that. But those incidents did happen in this country, just as he predicted. Yes, and they were pretty amusing too, weren't they? That fellow who sang out national secrets during a live TV broadcast. And the man who laid siege to the Metro Police Department, taking the top dog hostage. But what if he double-crosses us? It wouldn't be pretty. So wait a second, I was involved in both of those things? Is that what you're saying? No, he needs this deal too. And we've accepted all his conditions as well. Yes, and thanks to that, we have to be here on this extra little assignment. But as long as I'm paired up with you, Beauty, I don't mind. How do they know about the cases to special prison? Special prison? The guy who sang national secrets, the man who held siege to the Metro Police. Those cases are classified information. Huh. I've heard about both of those cases, and recently, too. The perpetrators in those cases are being held at a special facility. That's what the special prison is, but it's not known about by the general public. So Prisoner D99, Detective Jowd, is one of those special cases too, huh? Funny how you didn't mention that you needed me to infiltrate a special prison when you were saying just find the prisoner. Funny about that. Anyway. These two are talking about the very same cases I heard about just tonight. That couldn't just be coincidence, could it? Updated the phone book. Great! I'd love to tab through all the characters in my phone book. What choice do I have? What is it, Beauty? Why don't we move to a different spot? Can you sense ghosts? Is that what it is? You can tell you're being haunted? That table in the back looks good. Now you're talking, Beauty, my dear. Just what I've been waiting for. A quiet, secluded spot, just the two of us. I wouldn't object to that. All of a sudden, I get this feeling somebody is eavesdropping. Funny about that. My sixth sense is very strong, you know. Check inside the suitcase. Open it up. That's all right, my dear. You don't have to make excuses. Off we go across the bridge of poultry to the land of love. This guy's the worst. He's the worst. Look at him. But he does have a silly walk. I'll give him credit for that. And she has a... Is that a riding crop? Just casually carries it with her. Good to know. What just happened? Did she sense we were here? Wait, with her sixth sense? But you know, I have some pretty amazing powers myself. Yeah, like what? Like if there's chicken nearby, I can tell right away. That's called a sense of smell. But anyway, at least the situation has changed a little bit now. And they also forgot to bring their suitcase with them, which is weird. I don't believe in a sixth sense. It's not scientific, says the ghost. But come to think of it, we've been left behind, haven't we? It looks that way. Not having legs is even more inconvenient than I thought it would be. But what are we going to do now? They're all the way over there. I'm telling you, we better shake a leg or we're going to miss what they're saying. It'd be pretty hard to shake a leg not having legs and all. They're still talking about something. I want to hear! Me too. Great. I want to hear. Well, we'll deal with that in a moment. First, I have to... Oh, this is updated. Okay. The security camera on the junkyard caught the moment of Lynn shooting me on tape. Also subjected to my murder. She's now in the lamb. The security camera at the scene caught her crime on tape. There you go. Ding, 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 ding. I can't go any faster. There's so many characters. Okay, this guy's been updated. The man who called for help from the restaurant, the chicken kitchen. His nose twitches despite being bred. Cute chicken carrier. A woman who serves food and water with a smile at the restaurant, the chicken kitchen. She brought Lynn water, and she brought the suspicious couple chicken. Black-hearted blue man. One half of the couple at the restaurant, the chicken kitchen. He and his accomplice seem to be waiting for the other party in their deal, which is me, almost certainly. Black-hearted blue woman. One half of the couple at the restaurant, the chicken kitchen. She and her tiny accomplice are apparently waiting there for the other party in their deal. It seems her name is Beauty. I would not necessarily put any stock in that. I'm guessing that's just what the little guy calls her, most likely. The detectives who were investigating my case are gone, leaving behind only a quietly wriggling desk lamp. Lynn apparently escaped the basement through the small cargo elevator. That's old news. Let's see here. A mysterious mechanical murder machine shot and killed Lynn here. Did the junkyard super build that device? It seems likely. Place where the uniformed men work is called a prison. I promised Lynn I would check out tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99. A restaurant that specializes in chicken. Tonight it's also Point X, a place the police are staking out. Something big has happened here. Lynn should be around here somewhere too. Can't imagine where. Certainly not under the gigantic chicken. Special investigating unit. The security tape I saw here showed me the person who killed me. Alright, cool. Alright, cool! I should check up on chat. How you doing? How you doing? Pointy-eared man. That man's hair is a polygon. These people need to learn how to inhale. Lynn used all her brain cell on saving the waitress. All a day's work. Crush. Sissel, when he was alive, really said, reading is a problem for future me. Why does this lady refuse to bring you food? Mac tonight looking guy, a little bit. Sissel, oh no, sir, I ain't dropping no eaves. Shaking ectoplasmic tendril. I think Chicken Man's nose is supposed to be chicken, given the ceiling chicken. That's actually worse, though. Because now we're entering bug snacks territory. Like if it was, I don't know why it's different if it was bread and if it, no, I know why it was different if it's bread versus chicken. Because bread is kind of hard and crusty, which if your nose is orangey brown, I would assume it's kind of hard and crusty. But chicken is fleshy and tender. And if that's the consistency your nose has, which indicated by the fact that it jiggles when he looks around, it probably is, that's terrible. It's terrible. In summary, terrible. Glass. Bottle dispenser. Bell. Okay, well, it's bottle dispense. Why don't we? Bleh. What do you think about that? He doesn't think about it at all. He doesn't care in the least. But now there's glass on the ground. So, I was wondering, we're not stuck over here by any chance, are we? We just might be. Okay, well, I have two thoughts. Do you? Number one, if we want to get over to where those two are, we have to use this red trunk they forgot somehow. Sounds about right. What's your other thought? It doesn't look like this blue-haired bartender is going to be much help. So I guess we have to find somebody who can help then. I.e. ring the bell. Gotcha. And I can't inhabit the glass. Okay. Alright. And he did put out a new glass, so he's just there to distribute new glasses when I break one. Makes sense. Ding ding. She's got excellent hearing, you know that? I rang that once, and she was a floor and some distance away and still immediately heard it. Okay, what's this now? You rang? Oh, I get it. You saw that couple over there and you started to get lonely, right? And so you decided to call me. Aw, that's so sweet. Forgive me, but I didn't ring for anybody. What? Now, could you not stand in my light, please? I can't see my glass properly. I've been working here for 2 days, and I've been waiting this whole time for you to notice me. Now, would you stop trying to shake me up and just stick to shaking cocktails? Okay, cool. So that's not working out so hot for her, huh? She has a surprisingly short career with this place. Great, but I need her to come back, though. Oh, man! It happened again! He actually seems somewhat disturbed by it. Okay, trick time. So now, don't listen to her speaking, and instead... Bottle dispenser. Here we go. Dispense now. Uh-huh. And then... Crash. And now she can actually do something about it. All right. Oh, you just broke that glass, just like you did my heart. A broken glass can never be put back the way it was. Just leave it there. You can't just leave it. Somebody might get hurt. Doesn't this trunk belong to that couple over there? The only things we allow customers to lose here are their cares. Miss, please go and let them know about the trunk, if you would be so kind. How gallant of you. I just might fall for you, you know. Updated the phone book. Doesn't take much, it seems. Okay, odd girl. But I'm not in the trunk yet. I agree. Me too. Trick time. Okay, so now I go and I... What? But no. But I was told that... You mean to tell me that I needed to inhabit the glass as it was falling down? Oh, wait a second. Okay. Now I can. And then I go into this case. Yes, okay. Okay, I'm in. Well, goodbye. I've been working here for 2 days, and I've had my eye on you the whole time. I think this might be my last night working here, though. It's been fun. Wait. How does she know? I mean, wait. She didn't die, though, right? She got pushed out of the way, so she survived but was just unconscious. I guess she's leaving this place with her surprisingly short career intact. Apparently, yes. But... Oh, okay, there he goes. There he comes. Silly walk and all. Of all the things to forget, it wouldn't have been pretty if I forgot this. Wow, pulling with the butt. That's the best way to carry things, you know? It's good for your back. Well done. Here we are, finally. I feel kind of bad about eavesdropping, though. Not me. I mean, we just delivered their lost trunk to them, after all. They owe us at least that much. What kind of detective says something like that? A good one. Fate changed. Okay, so now, flower vase, light swing. Well, we'll leave that for later. You have anything to say, you two? That would seem to be a no. Well then, swing the light. I can't believe I forgot the trunk of all things. I can't keep your voice straight, little guy. I can't do it. It doesn't matter. You're just a slimy little guy. You can talk like whatever. You're a slimy little man. Doesn't matter. With such a small body, you probably only have a small brain to match. I would know nothing about that. Ouch, that hurts, Beauty. But that's okay. That's what I love about you. That's what he loves about her? I don't get it either. Now, where were we? Oh, where were we? Oh, right. Who to invite to the wedding? If we got married, that is, of course. Normal conversation topics to have with coworkers. We can talk about that when we're alone. Oh, she senses me again. Dang it. But aren't we alone now, Beauty? Huh? Do you think she senses our presence again? I spy a ladybug. A ladybug? I just hate little bugs. So you're burning the chicken? Oh, you're burning the bug. It was on your chicken. Oh, and then this happens. That's an impressive backflip, considering that she then goes on to just stand underneath a giant, heavy object. What? After all that trouble, it happened anyway? It looks that way, yes. It's not over yet, though. It's not? What are you talking about? You're not dead yet. No, but I'm going to be in just a few seconds. But before that happens, maybe there's something we can do from here. They're both hiding under the table. Look at that. How do they both fit? Okay. So I'm in the light. I can swing the light for whatever that's worth. Can't reach that. Okay, so I gotta swing the light now, huh? Swing the light now. Okay. Okay. Cool, yeah. Oh, this is gonna be awkward, isn't it? No! Swing better! Swing better! Swing better! Oh, no, it's too late. Oh, it's too late. She's died. Squoosh. Time's up! Doesn't look like it's gonna be easy to stop that chunk of chicken from falling. Well, I'm all for trying to stop it if we can. I don't see that happening anytime soon. So for now, we should try to go to wherever we can and see where that takes us. Guess I better rewind the clock. After fate change, please. Right, well. So I go up here, I swing the lamp. That, for some reason, inspires them to talk about things. Or maybe it's a time thing? It's a timed thing, okay. We fast forward through this. She burns a ladybug off of the leg of her chicken. Like so. And for whatever reason, that seems to kick off this series of events. It probably is a coincidence, but who knows? Perhaps that was some kind of a signal that I didn't know about? Happened anyway. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. So now we stay in the lamp. We swing the light. This is not right. I swung it too early, didn't I? Dang it, swing better. Nope, restart, restart. I'm gonna have to go through that conversation again, too, aren't I? Does that mean that I missed something? That might mean that I missed something. Hang on. But there's no place else I can go. Okay, well, hang on. If I swing the light, I just can't get there. Not until it starts to fall. Okay. If I ignore them talking, does it happen anyway? Probably. Probably faster to do that. I hope she just goes straight to the lighter. Do it. Do it. She's not doing it. She's not doing it. Oh, there we go. There we go. It just automatically makes the conversation happen if I don't listen to it. I have no choice in the matter. Okay. And she burns the bug. There's a slight pop right there. Seems like it's probably relevant for some reason. Okay. So transfer back up to the lat. And try and time this right. Now. Okay. Great. So now I'm in the chicken bone. And then it rotates over to here. I can't move. I can't move. Okay. A little further, please. A little further, please. Okay. Oh, I can contact this guy. Oh, that might be significant. Hello? Looks like he's unconscious. Excuse me, could you wake up for a second, please? Push is ever this detective. One thing I've learned is that the newly dead stay unconscious for a little while at first. Huh? I was like that, and you were like that too. Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. Anyway, if we restart the flow of time now, you'll die. Yeah, I know. Why don't we try going back even further in time? 4 minutes before this guy died, probably. Well, what? Even further? But how? Simple. We go back 4 minutes before the death of this poor driver here. You can do that? I never tried it before, so I don't know how it'll go, but if we can erase the driver's death, that should erase your death too. Oh, wow. I can't think of any other way. Let's try it. More rewinding! Further back, deeper we go! $9.59, Temsic Park. Temsic Park? Really? What the? That's Lynn, our rookie detective. What's she doing at Point X? Could it be just a coincidence? And we just got an APB on her a little while ago. Something about an extremely important case is extremely important witness currently extremely on the run. Now what? Should I report this to Inspector Cabanilla? Just tosses them in there. Very accurately, to his credit. They told us to stay off the radio unless it was an emergency, but I think I better call this in. Poor Lynn, I wonder what she did this time. Inspector Cabanella is pretty protective when it comes to Lynn. He'd want to know. Ooh. Who could this be now? What's the matter? Alright, fine. I feel like you're using a lot of my 4 minutes just to have your little cutscene here, my dude. This is Point X. Idiot! Yes, sir, I'll go get her. You know, by driving a truck into the restaurant where she is at. With my headphones on, like you do. The static is awful. I can't believe I forgot the trunk of all things. Oh, hey, he's listening in on what's going on in the restaurant. So that's the weedy guy. With such a small body, you probably only have a small brain to match. Ouch, that hurts, Beauty. That's okay. That's what I love about you. What the heck is this? I spy a ladybug. Ladybug? I just hate little bugs. Oh. Oh, got it. It was a bug, like the other kind of bug. There was a police bug on the chicken, which means that someone in the chicken kitchen was probably cooperating with the police, right? Anyway, that's what she burned. And that's what exploded, which is going to have some sort of response on this end. Okay, I see. I can't hear very well. Ah, so he wasn't dead, he was unconscious, which caused him to drive into a window and perish. Gotcha. That would do it. Wow, the van driver was a detective. It looks like it. I noticed something, though. That conversation he was listening to just before the crash, I remember hearing it before, which takes the entirety of my single brain cell. You're right, we just heard it a few minutes ago, didn't we? Just after that conversation, the detective suddenly passed out. What happened, I wonder? Oh, I can't imagine. We already know the answer. We saw what happened at the restaurant. 3 times, in fact. There it is. She burned up the ladybug. Sometimes when a high-tech bug like that is destroyed, it emits a loud signal. Loud enough to knock a person out if they were listening to it through headphones. How do you know all this? I guess he's a detective. So that's why the detective passed out, huh? Bingo. Now let's stop it from happening. Somehow. I hope I get to inhabit the chicken. I won't be able to because it was organic. Never mind. I want to, but I can't. Right, well. Hey, this place. This is the place that white-suited inspector phoned tonight. This is the parking lot of the park on the east side of town. It's been years. You know this park? Yeah, I used to play here a lot when I was little. But then one day, I swore I'd never set foot in this park ever again. Whoa, those are some really deep, dark feelings there. I wonder what happened, I say in my thoughts, which she can hear as if I was speaking. Hold it. Don't give me that a ghost doesn't have a foot to set bit. It's just a figure of speech. What kind of nitpicker do you think I am? I say in my thoughts because I do not learn. Anyway, whatever. Let's get started. Okay, let's do that. I won't press her on that other thing right now. Sure. Sounds good. Since we're between time puzzles, I can probably check in on chat now, I'm thinking, so I'm going to. Okay. They actually brought that man out of Bugsnax to be here. Funny story. His nose is actually burnt from a terrible accident and rolled with the punches. I see. My nose looks like a burnt chicken now. That gives me an idea. Time to start a chicken restaurant. Best idea. She loves a man with a head like a geometric prism. We're going to see a lot of squished Lynn, I feel. Not a coincidence. Nothing is coincidence in this game. The chicken had it out for her. It heard how much she likes chicken. Oh, geez, this is getting too meta. You're taking her along for the ride. We're going back again. Now, will she be here? Lynn? Yeah, she'll be with you as a ghost. All the police detectives are just like, I've only had Lynn for 5 minutes, but if anything happened to her, I would kill everyone in this room and then myself. So he was listening in on the bug. And then what do you think happens when she burns the bug? Boom. They had wiretap on the chicken. They wiretapped my dang chicken. They did. Anyway. Let's see here. So we've got the siren, which presumably I can turn on, yes. And then we have the seat lever to recline the seat. Sure, let's do that. What the? No, recline the seat now. Do it. Okay, that started to open up the thing over here, but it didn't actually open it up. So I guess let's turn on the flashing light. Be disruptive. I'm disrupting. Look at me go. It doesn't look like the detective is going to come. Might as well turn it off. It's pretty loud. All right. You say so. Raise seat. Lower seat. This is accomplishing nothing. What am I doing here? Oh, now I do it. There we go. They told us to stay off the radio unless it was an emergency, but I think I better call this in. Poor Lynn, I wonder what she did this time. Right. What does he mean this time? Mind your own business. I like to do things my way, okay? Inspector Cabanella is pretty protective when it comes to Lynn. He'd want to know. Right, anyway. Binoculars. I should probably fling them forward. Whee! Okay. So now I've got that. But now I can turn the lights on to get this guy's attention. Yeah, I did it. Now we go back to the binoculars. I'm just acting on a hunch here. Uh-huh. What are these doing here? And then the phone rings, and now I get to go with him to hear the phone conversation, which I wouldn't be able to do otherwise. Ha ha ha! Brilliant. What's the matter? No, I want to hear it. I want to hear. Detective Ringe? Detective Ringe, this is Memory. What's the matter? It's not time for your regular report. Oh, she's not working with the police. She is the police. I see. I see. Listen to this. There's a suspicious couple in the bar upstairs. I'm going to put a ladybug on them. A ladybug? You mean a listening device? Don't do anything to blow our cover. Inspector Cabanella will be furious. But they're doing all kinds of suspicious whispering. We have to find out what they're saying. You can pick up the signal from your van. This is how policing works. They're being very suspicious. We have to listen to them. Check out their conversation for me, would you? All right, fine. Once you get going on something, I know there's no stopping you. Thanks, later then. Hold on. Did you see a customer come in just now? A young woman with red hair and red boots? Oh, yeah, that restless, suspicious chick, sure. Everybody's suspicious, huh? Suspicious? I mean, come on. As soon as she sat down, she ordered 3 glasses of water in a row. Technically true. And she spilled the second glass on the table. Okay, fine. Keep your eye on her, too, if you would. You got it. Oh, wow, that waitress was an undercover agent. And she apparently thought you were pretty suspicious, too. Oh, yeah, sorry. I was really thirsty, so, you know. No, I don't know. I no longer have physical needs. Anyway, did you hear what I heard about the listening device? We have to do something about that bug. So should we stay here or follow up on the waitress? Looks like it's time to make a decision. What am I going to do over here? I can't possibly act on the ladybug through the phone. Go there. Layers on layers on layers. Oh, and look who's here with his wine bottle in his hat and his horrible, horrible nose. MKG 1043. The kitchen, I assume. Where the chickens are made. Hey, look where we are. The heart of the chicken kitchen, eh? Yep, or as most people say, the kitchen. I hope the key to preventing that accident is here somewhere. Oh, I bet it will be. You know what they say. Where there's smoke and chicken, there's fire. Now that you mention it, it is pretty smoky in here. Fate changed. But not by that much. We're only about halfway back on the time dial thing here. Okay, so we got the telephone. We got a switch I can turn on. We got a t-shirt I can scrunch and stretch. All right, we'll do that. That is not what I was expecting, but okay, cool. Great. Pot. Kettle rock. Kettle rock. Rock. Rock better. Hey, look what she's doing. Do you think that could be... Yeah, she's probably planting the ladybug. Now that I think about it, it's this waitress's meddling that started this whole chain of events. The detective wouldn't have gotten his ears blown out and wouldn't have crashed. In other words, we're witnessing it with our own eyes. The cause of a huge disaster slowly being planted in a chicken. Hey, I just had a good idea. About what to do about the ladybug? No, I was thinking we could let her get crushed. I was thinking we could let her get crushed under the chicken instead of me. I can't tell if you're kidding. At any rate, now that we've seen the root cause of the accident, all we have to do... All we have to do now is think of a way to take care of it. Great. Okay, well, I'm in the chef's hat. Is that good? It's probably not good. I don't think I want to be over here. Look at him spin that thing. That's very impressive. It's smoky in here. It sure is. Okay, well, I'm not where I need to be, so let's scrunch and stretch. Oh. She's messing with the switch. Okay, well, what if I don't let her? I can't seem to raise this switch. It won't budge. But if the switch were already raised, I bet I could manage to lower it. Oh, come on. Put your back into it. There you go. And that turns the fans on to clear up the smoke. Got it. But then I just turn it right back off again. Okay, so let me see here. How do I get to the thing? I don't know how to get to the thing. Smoke's building up again. The bottle's out. The bottle's out. Okay, is that relevant? Scrunch and stretch. Oh, I see. I see. He has a whole technique here. Okay, but now I can get down here. Pedal, operate. Pedal, operate. Rotato. Yeah. Okay, so now I need to... I can't reach it. Okay, hang on. Hey, what's up with this lazy Susan? It's acting up today. Maybe it's out of sorts because I was spinning around on it yesterday. So wait a second. Oh, no, right. She's an undercover agent, but she's been working here for 2 days because it's a special assignment because this is Point X, probably. Okay. Interesting thing to do for a lady her age. Maybe it's out of sorts? How about thinking maybe it might be broken? But it really isn't broken. It's just us ghosts. Funny about that. Anyway, bring that back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Back. There we go. Now, can I interest you in not doing the thing you're trying to do? I can't. The sparkly thing is already on the neck of it, but I can't seem to do anything about it. Okay. Well, what do I do about that? It's smoky in here. It sure is. Oh, she didn't notice when I turned it back. I see. Okay, got it. So she's messing with the switch, but now I need that hat to come down. There it is. There's the hat. Okay, good. And now jostle the kettle. Kettle rock. Kettle rock. Kettle rock not doing anything. Kettle rock is not doing anything. Okay. All right, well, I need to quick hit this switch again. Switch off. Now we need to go all the way back across, but I can't do that until the chef's hat pops open again. Oh, the chicken's done. Oh, no. Oh, I gotta switch the chickens. I gotta swap chickens. That's what this is. I can't change the bug situation, so I have to... Okay, when the hat switch flips open... Come on, hat, you can do it. I believe in you. There it is. Okay, so now I get in the pedal. But then it gets smoky in here. And then she's like, oh, it's smoky in here. I better go do the switch thing. Right. It's smoky. Okay. So she turns around. Now I rotato chicken. Now she doesn't know which one's which. Maybe. It sure gave me a lot of chances to try that, I tell you what. There, all set. Perfect. Bink. She does not notice that it's not on there because she's a professional. There, how about that? The ladybug is still sitting on the table. We did it. Apparently. Now what? Uh-huh. La la la, chicken. Thou art so beautiful, chicken. Great. I took a bite, my heart swelled with pride, and I got goosebumps. What the heck is this? I'm consumed with the love of consuming you, la la la. Weird sentence. Weird sentence to be saying. For a man with chicken for a nose. Fate averted! Well, it looks like you've escaped the fate of being hammered by your horrible hen. Yes, but I still haven't escaped the worst darkness of this terrible night. I shot you, didn't I? There must have been some sort of complicated set of circumstances that made you do it. It's never okay to shoot a person, no matter what the circumstances. Well, it's nice of you to say that now that we're both dead. Hey, shouldn't that be my line? But anyway. You were investigating a case, and I was supposed to give you information on that case. Maybe it's time you told me about it. Tell me about the case you're looking into. Yes, I guess I should. But let's go back to the new present first. Okay, sure. Watch her still be in mortal peril. We get there and she's already dead by some other cause. Back in the new present, the delicious aroma of chicken fills the air, but I'm still thinking about Lynn. I wonder if she's still waiting for her chicken to be served. I decided to go see her and ask her the questions that were still consuming me. Trick time. Okay, I'm in a pedal. I guess I'm stuck here for a moment. What happened to the other chicken? The one with the ladybug on it. It's gone. Well, whatever. Guess I don't really have to care about that. Okay, we're going back to the chicken kitchen. Lynn's gonna be dead. Calling it right now. Lynn will be dead. The disastrous accident has been completely erased. Once again, I've saved the red-headed detective from death. Saved Lynn, the criminal who stole my life. One question in particular hangs heavy on my mind. Why did she shoot me? Until I know the answer, I'll never be satisfied. Oh, hey, she's alive. And she eats just as fast as... She uses exactly the same eating technique as the detective who's being executed. Because he's her father, almost certainly. Meanwhile, Lynn's appetite is apparently foremost in her mind. A golden brown chicken sits on the table in front of her. Until she eats the whole thing, she'll probably never be satisfied. Trick time. Right, how are you doing? At this point, Sissel's name is very normal. Ringe and memory. Sissel has never been thirsty ever. Normal t-shirt behavior. Pray he never finds a pair of pants to possess. It will be all over for everyone. Fresno nightcrawler behavior. Head wine! We're about to pull a Princess Bride with chicken. We did. We specifically did exactly that. Ladybug's about to pick up some opera. Yeah! Hopefully that's it. God, I don't like his nose. It's terrible. A nice song for the detective. Complicated set of circumstances is one way of putting it. I have a suspicion on what might be happening. Oh? I can almost guarantee it's not right, given that we haven't seen this game. There's virtually no way to guess, though I have already noticed some hints in Sissel's dialogue, but they're very subtle. Virtually no way to guess at this point, I should say. We don't have enough information yet. Wait, is that the bug chicken? Yes. Oh! Of course, because it was the second one to be sent out. She's eating the bug chicken. That makes perfect sense. Right, of course. Also, as a side note, like I say, I played Ace Attorney before I started the channel, but I've watched other people play it, and the rule of thumb for Shu Takumi games that I learned from Barry Kramer's playthrough of Ace Attorney is that if in doubt, think more stupid. Like, always think stupid. The stupider you get, the closer you'll be to the actual truth. It's amazing how frequently that would actually lead him to the proper answer to the trials in those games, like way ahead of time. Anyway, what do we got here? It's a telephone book. Great. Well, I guess I gotta call in the waitress so I can get over to there? Is Lynn having a serious talk with that detective? Nah, she's just gobbling down chicken. How did the detectives know to stake out this restaurant tonight? Probably me, actually. I better see if I can get some information. But more importantly, I have lots of questions for that lady detective. Right, well, ding, ding, ding. That's right, this table ordered water. This random table. Oh, I didn't know you were here, Detective Ringe. Come to see me, did you? Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, hi, Memory. Don't mind us. Just pretend we're not here. Why don't you try some chicken wine while you're here? I actually read it as chicken wine at first, like wine made from chicken. And if any place was going to do it, it's this one with the chicken nose guy. No thanks. Just watching Lynn eat is quite enough for me. So, how did it turn out with my ladybug? Oh, that listening device? Well, let's see. I thought the gentleman had a very nice singing voice. Sorry, but we're in the middle of an important talk. Could you leave us to it? But you guys are the ones who called me over. Huh. Off she goes. And I have failed to get into the water pitcher or whatever. Odd girl. I feel like that's not the first person to have that reaction to her. I agree. Me too. Trick time. But I still can't get over there. So I guess I gotta call her in again. There we go. And then they have the same conversation again. Did you decide you want some chicken? Or me, after all? We didn't call you. Sorry, could you give us some privacy? No, stay right there. Huh? I'm at the crucial moment with this chicken here. I'll need you to pour me some water if it starts going down wrong. Lynn, you don't have to risk your life over chicken, you know. He's right. Look at her attacking that thing. Anyway, I'd better move now while I have the chance. I'm getting the detective and Sissel's voices confused because I made them too similar to each other. Huh, that's funny. Even though I just saved that detective, he doesn't have a core. Not like the one Lynn has, or that valiant little doggy Missile. I hadn't noticed, but you're absolutely right. That is strange. Huh. What does that mean? I thought the ones I save are supposed to develop a core when they're alive again. I guess I still have things to learn about these powers of the dead. I should probably go talk to Ray about that at some point. Well, I'm heading back. Lots of things to do, you know. Yeah, like washing dishes and planting bugs. Someday I'll plant a big one on you, detective. Great. Odd girl. I agree. Me too. Anyway, can I move yet? No, I can't. I'm stuck. Listen, Lynn. You've explained your side, and I understand, but there's an APB out on you. Can't you at least hurry up and get out of here? You know, slip away quietly? No can do. I'm meeting somebody here. Meeting somebody? Oh yeah, that's right. The little lady, Camilla. But why do you have to meet somebody here? The Special Investigation Unit is watching this restaurant. Now, how can that be a coincidence? I don't know, but it is a coincidence. Hey, is it true what they say? That you're still looking into Detective Jowd's case on your own? Too busy eating. Inspector Cabanel is worried about you, you know. I understand how you feel, but just don't do anything crazy, okay? Eating. Don't care. Trick time! Bing, ring bell. Sign holder examine. Oh, I can... What did this sign say again? Oh, yeah. Something about if you want water, ring the bell 3 times. I don't think I'll need to ring it anymore, though. I could anyway. I could just do it for fun. Ding, 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 ding. I guess I better not bother waitress anymore. Okay, fine. I'll give Detective Memory a break. Although she doesn't really seem like she needs a break. Anyway, hi, Lynn. How are you? So how's that chicken you've been waiting for so long? So how's that chicken you've been waiting so long for? It's great. But you know, with Detective Ringe, that's his name, by the way, sitting right across from me. I mean, he was just dead a few moments ago, right? That's kind of taking the edge off my appetite. Oh, brother. But he's a great guy. He understands my situation, he said. He's going to give me the pass just for tonight. Speaking of Detective Ringe, I noticed something strange. He doesn't have a core now. He doesn't? I thought a core was supposed to show up once I saved somebody. I wonder if... When you possessed his corpse, he was unconscious, right? Unconscious? Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Oh, right, of course. You have to make contact with them when they're conscious. That was the whole thing. That was the thing the old time. Just like you were unconscious the first time I saved you, too. And after I saved you, you didn't have a core either. So, for people who are unconscious when you save them, no core shows up. I think that's probably what it is. Yeah, fair enough. You might be right. Okay, I'll leave Ringe to you then. But I've still got lots of questions for you. Yeah, I thought you would. Let's get started then. Death row inmate Jowd, Point X Camilla. Okay, cool. Well, start with Jowd. What's your connection to prisoner D99, Detective Jowd? He seems just like more than just a coworker. Yes, I suppose you have the right to know. Detective Jowd is my hero. Hero, huh? You don't hear that word much anymore. Well, it's an old-fashioned heroic kind of story. It happened 10 years ago. Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. On that day 10 years ago, I was playing in my favorite park. Oh, the one you won't ever go to again. That one. And then suddenly, somebody grabbed my arm from behind. I was so scared. I thought I was going to die. For the first time, at the time. And then... he appeared. Detective Jowd, so not your father then. Got it. And shot me! To death. And then that really loud sound. I think it was the sound of a gun. I passed out. When I came to... You all right now? Are you hurt? You saved me, mister? I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. That's a heck of a way to word it. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. A fateful moment. So that's why you became a detective, huh? That's right. He was my ideal of what a detective was all about. Like, he shot at the guy behind me immediately and then told me it was divine intervention. Prime detective work. But an ideal detective doesn't shoot and kill his own wife. Exactly. You forgot again? And that's why I want to prove that he didn't. Okay. Point X. Detective Ringe works for the Special Investigation Unit. He said an important deal is set to go down here tonight at this restaurant. A deal that could affect the future of our nation. A nation isn't something that's easily influenced, though. But that's what he said. Anyway, it's that couple at the table upstairs. I hear they're foreigners. They're waiting on the other party they're waiting on the other party in this deal to show up now. Those two, huh? They certainly are an odd pair. Is this other party they're waiting for me? It's kind of hard to imagine, isn't it? Nobody really knows any of the details of the deal except for one person. Love the drum roll. Mr. Breezy Dancer in a white suit. They say he's been watching the movements of those two for a long time. I've never seen him work so frantically on an investigation before. Inspector Cabanella, huh? Apparently, you're a real favorite of his. A favorite? Yes, well, there's a reason for that. And what's that? Inspector Cabanella. Inspector Cabanella and Detective Jowd were good friends. Yeah, I think I remember the prison guard saying something about that. They joined the detective division the very same day. They're two very different types, but they were always in friendly competition to be the best. Is he even, like, he's, sorry, a lot of things were happening in that animation. First off, he's pointing above Cabanella's head, which takes some doing because Cabanella's not short. And second, when he moved his mouth, his head moves, like the entire top of his head moved up and down like he's a Muppet. Anyway, Detective Jowd was always very particular about thorough investigation of the crime scene. Cabanella was passionate about whatever it is he's doing right now. And Inspector Cabanella, well, I guess he just has a natural genius for investigating. Anyway, those two led the detective division in those days. But Inspector Cabanella is different now. He changed a little. He changed. Ever since the Detective Jowd incident, now he distances himself from field work. And he's starting to focus on nothing but moving up the ladder. And so that's how he became the head of the Special Investigations Unit, I take it. Anyway, Inspector Cabanella took me under his wing. Because you were the little girl his good friend had saved, huh? He really looked out for me, helping me study for my detective's exam, fudging my exam scores for me. Oh, good. That goes a little beyond the scope of looking out for you. Inspector Cabanella, huh? I wonder what role he plays in everything that's happening tonight. Camilla? It sure is taking Camilla long enough. She should have been here by now. I'm getting really worried. You two are like sisters, aren't you? That's what Camilla said. Yep, that just about sums it up. It doesn't look like being worried affected your appetite much, though. Hey, the bigger the crisis, the more a girl's got to eat. I have to make sure Camilla stays safe no matter what. Camilla and that music box, too. Music box? Oh, yeah, that wooden box. Yes, that one. Da-da-da-da. That box was a present from Detective Jowd. From Detective Jowd? Yes, it was 5 years ago. That box arrived 3 days after that murder incident. He must have sent it just before he was arrested. Someday, when the case is over and everything's settled, I want you to give this to a certain person, he said. So, what's inside? I don't know. I can't open it. That's a shame. Sissel, did I really shoot you? Where did that come from out of the blue? I really don't remember. I've tried and tried, but I just can't. Now I finally understand how you must feel, and how hard it is to have your memory gone, your story erased. But who knows? Knowing the truth might be even harder. I'd rather believe there's hope myself. Okay, fair enough, but I'm still dead. Anyway, were you eating chicken the entire time we were having that conversation? Apparently, yes. That was great. Do I have chicken on my face? You're staring. I bet you're thinking about how impressed you are with the way I took care of that chicken, and probably ate a bug device. Just tell me one thing. This case you say you're looking into, is it Detective Jowd's? Didn't you already discuss this? I feel like you already discussed this. What if it was? I can't keep it from you. It's too cruel. Huh? What are you talking about? I'm sorry, Lynn. It's tonight. Detective Jowd's... it's tonight. His execution. Didn't you already know that? I thought I already told you that. But there's still time. I looked into it, and I found out all the executions in this country are carried out at dawn. What a coincidence! That may be the norm, but not this time, I'm afraid. What? The execution is set for 11 p.m. What time is it right now? This chapter started at 10. That means it's like right now, isn't it? What did you say? It's going to happen pretty soon. Thump. Isn't there anything we can do to stop it? Of course not. It's too late now. What if we drove your van into that building instead of this one? Not without a stay of execution from the Justice Minister. Who's that now? I'm going to go see him then. What? See who? Who else? The Justice Minister. The Justice Minister. Don't be ridiculous. There's not enough time. I'm going. Sissel. Me? Get to the prison. Stop that execution. Easy enough for you to say. Meanwhile, I'm just talking to a ghost in the real world. Don't worry about it, Detective Wrench. Detective Wrench, I'll be going now. Okay, I'll let you go this time. I'll tell him I was distracted because I was eating chicken. All that chicken you left me to eat. Is there anything else I can do? Could you find Camilla? She's supposed to be on her way here. Oh, your little Camilla? Okay, you got it. I'll look for her. Okay, you know what to do, Sissel. You have to save Detective Jowd. He doesn't even question that she's talking to someone who's not here. Is she just known to be kind of a weirdo? The life of yet another person I'm connected to is somehow about to end tonight. Could it be a coincidence, or is there something more behind it all? Aside from the part where he was painting a portrait of me, Detective Jowd is destined to be executed tonight. I don't know if that fate is the wrong one for him or the right one, but I've decided to go to the prison anyway. I did it. It's chapter 7. Okay, so that in fact was an hour. I have 5 minutes to stop the execution. Great. Great. I love having all this time. Now then. How y'all doing? Eat the bug and choke on it. Typical Lynn behavior. Oh no, how could I be proven guilty by steak? I don't actually think that's the case for this, but it's definitely unusual. The steak. Only the Steel Samurai can wear the costume. Think stupid, not harder. It's because you didn't wake him up. For the same reason Lynn's body didn't have a core until you talked to her. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Which I think was established earlier, but it hasn't really been stated maybe. It's a very interesting way to word it, isn't it? Cabanilla can tell when people are thinking about him, and he does a little dance every time. Clearly. Jowd is gumshoe-like. A little bit, yeah. It's his sixth sense. The green coat and red tie and notebook. Yes, it's like a middle ground between Gumshoe and, like, Harry from Disco Elysium. Plot. That chicken is just a single bone. Must have been one massive leg. Show me the size of that actual chicken. Judge's Ministers. The detective's just like, who the fuck is Sissel? Lynn, Sissel, get in the chicken leg. Wait, Sissel, get in the chicken leg. Lynn throws the chicken leg over to the prison. Lynn forgets that I can't inhabit organic things. Oh, no. It would have been convenient otherwise. The Pursued Redhead. Her theme song involves the fact that she's always being chased. Well, that's great. Save! It's 10:55 p.m. We're going to be jumping directly into one of those ones where I have a time limit. I went to try and rescue prisoner D999. My mouth is just like, I don't know what's going on today. I can't say words. And this game is all saying words. Even under ordinary circumstances, that prison has a strange atmosphere. But this time, there's something even stranger about it. An execution. With my memory gone, I don't have a clear image of what that is in my head. But even I can sense the strong feeling of foreboding that hangs in the air. Maybe I'm too late. I thought he was dancing at first. I thought he was taking after Inspector Inspector Canberra, yes. So, how's it going with the generator in the basement? He is dancing. They're trying to fix it now. It's going to take a while, they said. They haven't even gotten the internal phone back up yet. I just hope the rowdies don't rush the guard room. We don't have any rowdies here. And what's more, the ones who committed the most atrocious crime isn't even here. The one who committed the most atrocious crime isn't even here anymore at all. You promised not to talk about that. How is this? Why is this? Look, would you knock it off with that weird flipping and flopping around? I've never heard of dancing. I can't stand looking at it. If you don't stop, I might have to pound you. This is a glorious dance that's been passed down in my family for generations. When you don't know what else to do, dance, dance, dance. We call it the panic. The panic dance. Amazing. Amazing. The panic dance. So productive. This is special detection calling from the death chamber. Whoops. No, it's not. It's the guy on the left talking, not the guy on the right. It's the shadowy figure talking. This is special detention calling from the death chamber. The internal phone is finally back up. It's pitch black down here, though, until they get the generator going again. How's it going up there? The phone's been ringing off the hook from headquarters. Oh boy, we can't let the existence of this prison become known to the outside world. We'll have to round up the prisoners somehow. Is Bailey dancing? Yes, he is. Yep, you should see him. Take a video of it. We can all watch it together when we're done. Once the generator's back up, I'll record it with the security camera. Great phone call. Panic dance. Do talk, Bailey. Generator, still not up? I can't keep this up much longer. Believe me, nobody's asking you to. Why don't you just stop? Will you dance instead, then? Me? You kidding me? Somebody has to do it. He got faster. If that somebody is me, I'll keep dancing until I drop. Look at him go. Despite how it looks, this situation seems pretty serious. Bailey's dance is, certainly intriguing. But that telephone call that came in is even more interesting. The man said he was calling from the death chamber, huh? Now that I have the extension number, I should go check it out. Or I could just watch Bailey dance for a little while. Look at him go. Alright, what can I inhabit? Nothing! I guess I'm going to the death chamber then. Great. Internal extension, please. Special detention, please. Trick time. Oh, it's very dark in here. I guess darkness doesn't really exist in the ghost world. Even without light, I can still see what's going on. I can use the ghost world to help me find that generator. Probably I had a thought about how dark it was, but I immediately went into ghost mode, so I didn't get to hear it. This is not good. Not good at all. Yeah, I feel like a ghost is going to show up any minute now. Hey, come on, show some respect. There's a dead man here. That's right. Me. Wait, I think they're talking about a different one. But, whew, I never saw that one coming, did you? Oh, of course, I'm going to have to save his life retroactively, because that's how I do things. Who could have? Anyway, the generator's going to be fixed soon, so I guess we hang tight. Right, who's dead? We got a lever. We got a power supply. Emergency light. Light. Water drop. Oh, look who it is! Spoon! The big guy seems to be taking a nap here. I doubt my paltry powers are enough to wake him. Rest in peace, curry lover. It's kind of spooky when a ghost says it. I suppose that particular phrase has some meanings. Wrench examine. I've seen these things before. Some kind of tool for turning things. It's leaning up against the wall. If I knock it over, I wonder if he'll notice. Darn, it's too heavy, it won't budge. There's a weight limit on what I can move? Oh, geez, where did that wrench go? Without it, I can't tighten the last bolt on the generator. I sure wish I could see in the dark like a cat, or a ghost. Or like a ghost, says Sissel, which is exactly what I said, basically. All right, we got a lever I can lower. I can't reach anything else. I wonder if it's worthwhile to check on D99. Wait, D99 is almost certainly dead. Let's see here. Upper row of cells. I guess the only one who's still in the cell is probably going to be the guitar guy, huh? Trick time. Is he even still here? He's not! Wow, I wonder what in the world happened here. I have to look for Detective Jowd, but I should try and do something about... Should I try and do something about this situation first? What situation? Just the part where there's nobody here at all? What can I possibly do about it, exactly? Doesn't look like there's anything I can do about it. I can't even go anywhere in the room, so, like, what do you want from me? Emergency button? Oh, right, the power's out. Can't possibly. Boop. I better not set off the emergency alarm right now. The inside of my head is already in a state of emergency as it is. Alright, fair enough. Lower row cells, is there anything to see down there? It didn't look like it. With the siege guy out of his cell and D99 almost certainly dead on the floor somewhere. Look at that. That is the same chicken that hangs in the top of... I guess it's probably the chicken's kitchen symbol, right? And that's why he's got a poster of it? Maybe. Maybe. All right, back to special detention, please. I guess I pull that lever, because what else can I do exactly? There. Lever. Lower. I didn't... Oh, it dripped water. I think I just operated some kind of lever, but nothing happened. It's too dark to really tell, though. Okay. Okay. Power supply manipulate? Do that. This appears to be some kind of control panel. I might be able to operate it. But it doesn't seem to be responding. It's too dark to really tell, though. I guess the first thing I need to do is restore that generator. Which means I need to give this guy his wrench, but I can't do that. Emergency light. Nothing to do there. Power distributor. Nothing to do there. Spoon? Spoon. Ah, same thing. Very lever. Can't reach that. Can't do anything with the wrench right now. Okay, so something needs to be done somewhere else, maybe. Because, well, let me lower the lever one more time. It's dripping water into that bucket over there. It specifically is. Although that might just be happening normally, actually. That would seem to make more sense. Okay. All right. Well, let's go back to the guard room, because I don't know what else to do right now. Doesn't anybody understand how this feels to dance in the dark with nobody watching? I'm watching. He's watching. Well, there's one thing you don't have to worry about. What's that? Even if the lights come back on, the nobody watching part ain't gonna change. What did you say to me? That does it. Now you've made me all the more determined to dance. Panic dance intensifies. Is there anything I can do here? No. No, there isn't. All right, well, is there someplace else I could go that would be useful? Let's see what I got for options. Special investigation. I don't know. Wait a second. Junkyard. I had something to check in with Ray about. Wasn't it? Didn't I? No. That was just because the truck driver didn't have a core, but of course he didn't. It makes sense. Let me think here. Go back to the chicken kitchen quickly. How did I get to the jail so fast, by the way? It skipped the part where I had to actually make my way over. But of course, it doesn't skip the part where I have to make my way back. The chicken kitchen. I guess the little lady hasn't turned up yet. Oh, everybody's gone. The detective must have gone to look for her. Trick time, but there's no tricks to do, so... Wait. Oh, he's just singing to himself. For just a second, I thought he was doing a thing where he was singing along with the background music of this room, which would have been amazing. But no, that's not what was happening. And that's okay. That's all right. Special investigation? Any point to it? Check in on old Truck Jaw. There he is. Barefoot as always. The chief was wiggling his itchy toes with a troubled look on his face. The chief here? Of course I'm working. I'm right here at headquarters. You got it all wrong. You're just being silly now. Yeah, I love you too, honey. Why did you take that call on that microphone? I guess he was radioing his wife. It sounds like a complicated relationship. Also, look at the ears on this guy right here, who I'm pointing at with my ectoplasmic protuberance. Is that his jaw, or does he actually have elf ears? I'm not sure. Anyway, I don't think there's any reason to be here. So, kitchen? Go check in on Chicken Nose. Oh, they're both in here now. Just as before, the delicious aroma of chicken fills the air, because I have a sense of smell for some reason. I'm unable to move right now, which is why we have to watch him twitching his nose. La la la, the lovely maiden memory, goddess of chicken. What's with the song, Chef? I don't know why myself, but tonight I feel like singing to you as much as you'd like until you've had your fill. Oh, yeah? Well, if you're going to sing about me being a goddess, I guess I don't mind. All right, because he was unconscious that one time. That's all it takes, huh? Apparently. Trick time. Great. Well, I have no business with you two, so I will be on my way. I wonder why I'm able to move that kettle. It didn't seem to do anything. Let's see here. Guard room? No, that's just sending me back to the jail. Of course it is. More panic dancing, I guess. I'm back. Nothing has changed. Okay, so hang on. Let me think here. I can't reach anything here, so I feel like I have to go somewhere else and figure out something else to do, but where would it even be relevant? Super's office? Shouldn't be, but I haven't checked in on Pigeon Man. I have no idea why that would be relevant, but, like, I'm grasping at straws at the moment, so. Anybody here? Hey, Pigeon Man! It's that old pigeon guy again. He's looking at the stuff he has on the wall. All this equipment I've never seen before. Who is this guy, anyway? And what's he up to? Doesn't look like he's gonna budge from that spot. Guess I'll go somewhere else. Alright. Well, thanks for letting me know, Sissel. That makes things easier. Phone still broken here? Yep. Alright. Well, maybe I did miss something in the guard room then, huh? Or rather, in the prison somewhere. They were saying something about fixing another issue that was taking place in the cells. Maybe that is what I have to do. Internal extension. Let's go to the upper road cells and see if there's something I missed there. For example, if I were to go into the bunk over here, nothing comes of it. So, can only get around in here if the guitar boy is here, and he's not, so back to the lower cells. This is the device that he puts on his weird misshapen head. I can't do anything about it from here. Open the picture frame. Bottle. Blackboard. Newspaper article, nothing new there. Wastebasket open. I sure can do that. Doesn't seem to accomplish much. There doesn't seem to be anything to do in here. Okay. I'm probably missing something real stupid, huh? There's probably something really nice and obvious, and I'm just, like, dancing all around it. Let's go back to special detention. I felt like I was stuck, but maybe I'm not. Okay, let's see here. I can't reach that. I can pull this. I can't tell what it does. I can go over here. I can't move the wrench. I can go over here. I can look at the guy with the spoon. But I can't manipulate the spoon. And I can't interact with the guy because he's asleep. The power distributor's in the ceiling, but I can't reach it. I mean, I can reach it, but I can't manipulate it. Emergency light, useless to me. Examine the wrench some more. Right, this is all the same. Okay, Pull the lever again. Watch for effects. I've had that thought before. I've listened to the conversation over here before. I don't know what to do. I feel like this is one of those sequences where you just have to go to the right place and it's going to trigger something, but I don't have any indication where the right place is, so I'm going to catch up on chat because it's been a while. Do you need some throat tea for these streams? I actually intended to bring some for the second stream, and then I forgot. Sissel doesn't fucking know what an execution is. Sissel, do you know nothing? That is, yes, correct. Sissel knows nothing. You have figured out the premise of the game. Well done. Bailey, I love him. He's great. The panic dance in your family for generations. Bailey is the best. Just a lot of silly men. Oh Lord, he going, spoon. A lot of Sissel's dialogue is going to become really funny at some point in the game, sort of retroactively. Needless to say, I'm cackling. Because I only know plot, I can give no puzzle hints. We're all blind here. Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, boy. Oh, Boise, how do I do anything about this situation? Well, back to the phone for now. Because I don't seem to be able to do anything here. Back to the guard room. Does it make a difference if he's over here? He has nothing that he's carrying, so no, it doesn't. Okay. Can't reach the monitor. I have to dial out. There's nothing else for me to do. So, external line. Let's go... where? Go to the basement. Does that mean anything? Pigeon Man isn't going to be helpful. He's upstairs working on something. I'm here now. I don't hear anything. I guess nobody's here. The darkness and quiet are relaxing, but there's no sense in staying here. Says you, trick time! What? The mechanical murder machine in this room. It must have been set up by that old pigeon guy. But what in the world for? I don't know, why'd you ask him? I know, because he's not dead. Maybe we need to do something about that. Maybe we should murder the pigeon man, so that we can ask him questions about his murder machine. There's a murder machine set up and everything, you know? Should be relatively easy, as these things go. I've been to the super's office. I have not been to the park. Let's go to the park. The entrance to a nearly deserted, dimly lit park. It doesn't look like Detective Ringe will be coming back. My best guess is he's out looking for the little lady. Which I guess is what I'm doing too, sort of, in a way. Trick time. How's it going, Catman? Any developments on any front? Emma, is that you? Is that a no? This feeling of waiting for a phone call that might never come. I wonder what sort of feeling he's waiting with. Your Excellency, are you sure you're all right, sir? Please, stay back. How many times do I have to say it? I'm very sorry, Your Excellency. We're all just very worried about you, sir. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have yelled like that. But don't worry about me, please. Just leave me alone. Yes, sir. K. The tension in this room is palpable. It's as if something is about to happen. But hasn't yet. And therefore, being here is irrelevant for the time being. Great. Well, I guess I'll go somewhere else then. How about this place, since it's like the last place I haven't been besides the junkyard. I probably should go talk to Ray, huh? Ray probably will have something to say, because I have nothing that I can do right now. Hello. It doesn't look like the novelist intends to sleep tonight. She'll complete her tale of love even if she has to type her fingers to the bone, and by fingers, I mean that one that she uses. The daughter's gone. Something seems to be missing from this bed. I don't see the bag of ice with the little girl had on her feverish forehead. She's not here. Did she go to the powder room? Is she out on having a good night? Is she out having a good time on the town? Both excellent guesses, I guess. Best I've got. I'd better be going myself. Great. Her daughter disappeared, and she didn't notice. But I can't tell her. I'm a ghost. Okay, bye. To the junkyard, then. The refuge for the completely out of ideas. Ray, help. Ray, I'm stuck. Fancy meeting you here. How goes it with your quest? Somehow I find myself roped into saving the life of a death row prisoner now, but this prisoner apparently knows me. I don't know if saving him is the right thing to do or the wrong thing. Here, let me share something with you. What's that? When you don't know whether something is right or wrong, go with what you believe deep down, and you'll find out in the end if you were right. Remember that. This is kind of turning into a lecture series. When you get old like me, you start wanting to show off your wisdom. I can't do old man voice tonight. Don't know why. Anyway, Ray was no help. I guess I go back to the guard room. 'Cause I don't know what to do. Trick time. Can't reach anything here, so we gotta go somewhere else. Let's go internal extension. Back to special detention. You don't suppose it's something dopey like I have to check this? Maybe. I lost my life at a lonely spot on the outskirts of town. My name is Sissel. In order to find out the truth of my death, I agreed to cooperate with Lynn. I was apparently trying to make a deal with some people from overseas tonight. A detective was at the scene of my death. Her name's Lynn. She's trying to stop an execution of a prisoner who's got a death sentence for murder 5 years ago. She's also suspected of my shooting. Her name is Camilla. Lynn asked her to find the music box hidden in the apartment and to bring it to the restaurant, but she hasn't arrived yet. The head of the Special Investigation Unit. His name's Cabanella. He's looking after Lynn in Jowd's stead. He's investigating a deal that could affect the future of the nation. He works under Inspector Cabela. Apparently his name is Detective Ringe. After hearing Lynn's story at the restaurant, he takes on the task of looking for the little lady. The chef at the chicken kitchen. He cooks the chicken that the waitress brings to the customers. He sings in his rich tenor voice whenever he gets the chance, and sometimes otherwise. A guard at the prison. He's no longer sitting at his desk working. In grave situations, he performs the panic dance, a dance that's been passed down in his family for generations. What a cinnamon bun. Fated jailbird. A prisoner who is scheduled to be executed tonight for the crime of murdering his wife. He's the detective who saved Lynn's life 10 years ago. His name is Jowd. Apparently he was good friends with Cabanella. Okay, a police investigator working undercover at the chicken kitchen waitress. Her name is Memory. She planted a bug in the suspicious couple's chicken. She's a co-worker of the detective doing the stakeout from the park. Okay, apparently their party in the deal was me. Fastidious glass polisher. A composed bartender at the restaurant, the Chicken Kitchen, who continuously polishes glasses. It seems he doesn't notice anything besides the glass in his hand, or does he? This isn't helpful. Okay. Let me look at the text again. When I do this, I have a thought about it. What is the thought about it? I think I just operated some kind of lever, but nothing happened. It's too dark to really tell, though. Maybe I have to find out what that did? Maybe it rotates this thing over here? Probably it doesn't. Why would it do that? How did I get here? The water dripped. I dripped from the water into the bucket. Sure! I found it. I figured out what to do. I had to drip off the ceiling. Sure, toolbox, open. There, now look at the wrench, you dingus. Oh, hey, there it is. It was the other direction, aside from the one I was looking in. There, done. I'll just stand here and get rattled in the face by all these knobs passing by. Ah, so all the cells were actually open. When the generator shuts off, the cells open. What a well-designed prison. Now the lights are back on. But what happened here? The answer is still shrouded in darkness. I better see if I can pick up some more information. I can't seem to shake this bad feeling I've got. Given that they were talking about a dead guy? Yeah, can't imagine what could have happened here. Alright, and how about the gold thing? Grounding sphere, apparently. But I have to wait until there's water here or I can't... I see. Like that. Okay. Alright. How you doing, curry lover? Nothing to say. Okay. Going back down, then. Hey, do you think this execution was really the right thing to do? What the heck are you saying? I mean, I know this country has the death penalty, but how many years has it been since we used this chair? Yeah, I don't know. It had quite a bit of dust and dirt on it. Please keep your execution equipment clean and in operating order if you're going to use it at all. Please. I bet that's what happened. All that debris damaged the wiring. Well, I think it was divine retribution. Don't be stupid. The prisoner wanted to be executed, you know? There he is. Look at that hair. Who knew? Inspector Chowd. I guess I was too late. So when are they going to pick up his body? They'll be sending over a car from the public cemetery pretty soon. After we hand over the body and clean up the mortuary, we're done. Yeah, okay. Great, so, do the same thing you normally do. Got it. So Detective Chowd has already been executed. Looks like there was a reason for that bad feeling I was getting, but that's okay. This isn't a big problem for me. But if the body's taken from the mortuary, that'll be bad. I have to use my ghost tricks to save him before that happens. Okay. This chair scares me. I don't want to repair it or get anywhere near it. Who knows when it's going to blow up again? Or let loose with the juice. Yikes, shut up, man. Accidents can happen with anything after all. But let's just get this thing fixed. Come on. If I'm executed by an accident, I'm going to come back and haunt you. Haunt me? Why me? It sounds like a pretty dangerous chair. A chair that gives shocks. Can I use that somehow? Sissel, what are you thinking? What is your plan here? I have questions, Sissel. Well, first off, it's very important. It's very important that I go back to the guard room. This panic dance that has been passed down in our family for generations. There's just one problem with it. Hey, quit acting so bored and ask me. Ask me, what's the problem, Bailey? Yeah, what's the problem, Bailey? The problem is, it's hard to know when to stop. Hey, quit acting so bored and pay attention. Guess it's hard for you to know when to stop talking, too. Poor Bailey. Oh well, at least the lights are back on. Great. Okay. Let me just make sure that there's, no, never mind. There's nobody in the cells, because the cells were sitting open, so there shouldn't be anybody there anyway. Let's get back on the task, because, you know, technically there's a dead guy who's going to get carried away. I should probably do something about that. Lever lower! Sure, I sure had misgivings when I tried this lever, but nothing happened. Kind of disappointing, really. Maybe something else has to be done first? Oh, it's the chair's lever! Oh, I've been trying to activate the electric chair this entire time. Okay, great. Wonderful. Brilliant. Okay, so the water droplets do count as conductive to ghosts, but I can't get there, so what do I do instead? Power distributor? Can't do anything with it. Alright, what about this power supply? Manipulate the power supply. This appears to be some kind of control panel. I might be able to operate it. I'll give it a try. Ah. Some lamps came on. Not sure what that means. Maybe that changed the situation, though. So now I try and activate the chair, and it's going to let off electricity? Probably in an alarming fashion. Great, do it. Oh, good. I just got a shock from a chair designed to be lethal, and he decided to go right back over and get back on it. Okay, I see. I have to get in your wrench. Got it. Got it. Understood. Understood. Lower. Oh, I have to do it while he's wrenching the chair. I see. Yeah. Okay, so now I get in the wrench. That was quite a zap! But not enough to deter me from getting right back to it. I got a job to do after all. Okay, what we got here? We got bucket. We got toolbox. Open, please. That sure is a thing I did. Okay, does this wrench get me anywhere useful? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, I get it. I get it. There we go. Headpiece rock. Oh, good. I broke it. Son of a. Just throws it in the bin. Okay, cool. Well, I'm here now. Water droplets. Cart rock. Bucket. Okay, well, cart rock then. How's that working out for you? Doesn't seem to be doing anything, though, does it? Oh, yeah, fair enough. Same thing here. It looks like this is just an internal phone, too. It doesn't call outside. So the only places I can go with this telephone are the other phones within the building that I've already possessed. You don't have to keep reminding me of this, Sizzle. I get it. That's okay, though. Alright, we got flower vase. For a second, I thought it was letting me inhabit the flowers despite them being organic, but of course not. Alright. Dead guy. Hey, can you hear me? Nope. Where am I? This is the ghost world, the land of the dead, Detective Jowd. Detective Jowd? Who is that? Is that me? Oh boy, not you too? This is getting old. Guess I'll just give the usual explanation. The dead lose their memories. Oh, so I'm dead, am I? I didn't realize that. That's why you can't remember anything right now. That's fine with me. Huh? I don't like a messy room, but I hate cleaning up even more. Not having my memories is a welcome thing. Now I don't have as much trash to take out. Memories are like trash. Now that I'm dead, what do I need with memories? And things I don't need are just trash. Not to me, I need your memories. Besides, I promised Lynn I'd try to stop your execution. Lynn? It looks like I still have a few bits and pieces of garbage left lying around. He gets his body back, look at him. The paint stains persist in death. I remember now. About Lynn, Jowd, and the execution. And what about you? Who are you? I'm Sissel. I'm looking for my memory, or trash as you call it. Not that I'm judging. Sissel. Does my name ring a bell? I think you know me. Sorry. It must not have been a very big piece of trash to me. Judging goes both ways. That's all right. I guess you'll find out when you get your memory back. But for now, I'd like you to come back with me, back to 4 minutes before your execution. Because I'm going to stop you from being executed, whether you like it or not. Take that, old man. This is the past? 4 minutes before my death. That's right. You'll get to see your own execution. And then we're going to change your fate. But first, can I ask you a question? Lynn told you, didn't she? About what I did? Yeah, she did. Then is it really the right thing to do to save a guy like me? I don't know. But Lynn believes it is. Okay, let's get started. Look at him go. She really did adopt his method of eating. Somehow. Oh man, this guy, I don't even remember what voice I gave him. It's clogged! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How could you tell that it was clogged, by the way? I'm in position. And he's finished his last chicken. He really does have a Muppet mouth, though. cleaning up conscientiously after himself. Oh, is the trash full? Are you going to flush it down the toilet then? But... okay. So he flushed a blank sheet of paper, or a napkin in this case, and the guy in the last cell is going to get that and not know what to make of it, maybe? Maybe. So the time's finally here, huh? Yeah, I wonder how many years it's been. The last time you weren't even here yet. I never thought I'd have to attend an execution. But you know, I wonder why the Justice Minister suddenly signed the order. There's definitely something up with that. Hey, come on, let's just focus on our work. Yeah, all right. The pranciest prison cops you ever did see. They even pranced down the stairs. Very committed to the bit. Prisoner D99, it's time. Let's go. All right, man, I'm ready. Sorry you have to go through this unpleasant experience. What? No, we, Oh, well, I guess it's all about collecting experiences for you and for me. Prepared to test. Throw the switch. Maybe you should have tested the equipment before this particular... So this is an execution, huh? It seems to me there's got to be a safer way to do it. It must be nice to have no memory like that. It makes things more interesting. I envy you. I really do. It's no laughing matter to me. That was an example of a failed execution, although the outcome was the same. Failed? I'm actually going to catch up on chat because I just like this face. I like this face so much that I want you to look at it for a while. Behold this face. 5 minutes to save a man, huh? Catman. Could it be Catman? I might remember what we have to do, but it might be for a different chapter. Different chapter. I looked up the solution. It is to do with the lever and the dripping, but you'll have to be fast. The idea that the panic dance has been passed down implied the fact that this is something that he and his entire family have been trained to do. Yes, it has. And I wish to see that scene. Yes, I do. It was that important and justifiably so. Water drop, you did it. That was the solution. Water solution. Solution of water? Chair explode. Jowd! Rude to our no-brain cell boy. It must have been set to 11. Sissel has a particularly unusual loss of memory, doesn't he? Because he never had a brain to begin with. Failed. They haven't carried out an execution in a long time. They dragged that old chair out from under some mothballs, and I guess it had a short. So I guess that means that if I can stop the explosion. I don't know about that. Then I'd just be executed as planned, and I'd still wind up just as dead. So what should I do? You're asking the guy who wanted to be executed, so what do you expect? Beats me. You're the one who came to save me. You figure it out. He's not making this easy. But we're doing it anyway. Puzzle time. Trick time. All right then, 4 minutes from now, this chair will short out and explode and you'll die. Very sad. If I stop the explosion, you'll be executed and you'll still die. Sorry I was ever born. I have to protect you from the explosion and stop the execution. The key to this whole thing must be this chair. I apologize for all your trouble. Could you stop with the insincere comments? He could not. He will not. He will never stop. Flower vase. Phone. How's it going down there? We just finished setting up the chair. We're all prepared. I see. It's time. Please bring in the prisoner. But that chair, it hasn't been used in a long time. What if... Bailey, there's nothing we can do now. It's time. All right, I'll send the guards to his cell. I'll have them call when they get into position. And then I'll start doing the panic dance. It's really necessary. Okay, so let's see here. I couldn't go anywhere. So we probably want to go with the guards? I don't even know. Let's go. This is my first time around. I don't know what I'm doing. I have this strange feeling of uneasiness. How about you? How do you feel? I feel jumpy and jittery. I can't sit still. I feel like I might start dancing at any minute. If you're gonna dance, let me know. I'll get the video camera ready. Nobody will listen to my concerns. Concerns, huh? So he's worried. That man is always worried about something. And whatever he's worried about, it always comes true without fail. Really? That's ominous. I can't actually go anywhere in here, though, so I guess I need to go somewhere else. Wait. It's no use. I can't use the phone lines right now. Right now? I can only move over phone lines in the past when it's in use. Sadly, this applies to internal extensions as well. I see. Looks like life is tough for everyone, even you. You too. Anyway, what's up, Bailey? Listen to me! That chair is dangerous! I know, Bailey. That's why I don't advise you to sit on it. No, that's not what I mean! Machines like that are very sensitive to dust. If the guys throw the switch and the chair shorts out, there might be a huge explosion down there in that death chamber. He's worrying about the thing that's going to happen. Oh, come on. Nothing's going to happen. Besides, even on the off chance it does blow up, we're way up here. We'll be fine. I know. Why don't we go... No, I know. Why don't we go and test it out first? No way. I don't want to get blown up. You go by yourself. So this spot would be safe even if it does blow up, huh? What is it? You have a new look in your eye. If the switch in the death chamber is thrown, the chair will blow up. That's right. And if the chair blows up, the execution can't be carried out. It only stands to reason. And if there's nobody in the death chamber when the chair explodes, nobody will die. Precisely. Very nice, Sissel. You've hit upon some excellent points there. Okay, I'm starting to see a plan now. Yeah, I guess I get it too. Time is passing. Getting the chair to short out when nobody's around it. It sounds like it could be a plan. But in this past world, I can't just use the phone lines whenever I want. And these guards seem to be in a fog. I doubt they'll be using the phone much. Maybe I need to start over? Yeah, maybe I do need to start over. From the beginning. Usually them saying that is a pretty good indication that that's what I need to do. So we have a plan, but now we need to figure out how to enact it over here. So let's see here. I'm going to just stay put for this. Go ahead and skip this conversation. Stay here. Alright, so now what? Now nothing. now nothing. Okay. Ah! What we got? I'm in position. The other two are coming to bring the prisoner to you now. Got it. Go there! Okay, so what can I do to disrupt this? First, let's see what they're doing. Trick time! Okay, so maybe I need to... Maybe I need to open up this note, the one that's clogging the toilet. It seems like a good place to start. Sure. There we go, unclogged. Now flush it. All right, my jam grooved out the clog. Now get down there to Sausage Head. His name is Sausage Head? Has he said that before? That's awful. Okay, so the note makes it to Sausage Head, which rings the bell, which calls him back from his horrible little tunnel. It's only horrible because he's in it with his horrible head. And now he gets an X, and he's like, oh no, I gotta go put my sausage hat on. It doesn't help that he has like a burger joint mascot face. In the present world, 4 minutes into the future, Sausage Head was lying passed out in the tunnel. Not knowing about the execution, he must have kept digging and digging. And the guards didn't notice he was gone. So I guess Curryman's future has now changed a bit. Fate changed! Now I've got him stuck back in prison. Sissel, I'm sure you know this, but time is ticking. Almost time for the execution. If you don't execute a plan pretty soon, it's going to get tough. I think I do have a plan. Do you? I'm looking forward to seeing it. Only problem is, I don't see a path to get there yet. I'm really sorry about all this trouble you're going to for me. Funny, you don't look the least bit sorry. Right, well, so how do we do this? Let's see. Blackboard examine, light, can't get to the spoon. Okay. This is just a wastebasket. Not much to do there. I guess we ring the bell because I got no other options. Okay, he gets up. Goes to look for a note. Flops himself onto the ground like normal people. Grab spoon. Grab spoon. Okay. Lick spoon off so that he can appropriately dig through the walls with it. Because he's a normal person with normal interests. I'm in the spoon. No note at all. Huh? Very confusing. Spoon back to the cup. Okay, so now I'm in the cup. Now I go to the bunk. Now I go to the phone. Internal phone. Emergency button. Okay. I can get into your cell now. I can talk to you. I can talk to you. No, that's your napkin. Why don't you have a core? I'm currently talking to you. Why don't you have a core? Because we're in the past and I can't talk to you in the past? Probably that is it. Okay. Well. Wastebasket open. Huh, you sure can pack it away. A detective should eat until he reaches that critical moment. That's what I always say. And you have a young pupil that follows that advice to the letter. What are you going to do now, Sissel? As long as these iron bars are here, escape is impossible. Is it possible to stop the execution from here? Probably not. I'm looking for a path now. Maybe something here will give me an idea. Okay, so I made a little red mark on the wall with that tomato can. Did you see that? That huge can just went flying up into the air. Yeah, that's my ketchup can. Ketchup. I just love ketchup. Can't get enough of the stuff. I probably have ketchup running through my veins. Gross. Just can't seem to muster a laugh over that one. But it did make kind of a red O mark. Sure did. Is that good? Is that relevant in any way? Oh, yes, it frickin' is. I have to use the ketchup can to make a red O on his napkin so that when he flushes his napkin down the toilet, it gets sent to Sausage Head, and Sausage Head then takes it as a signal to go back to digging. Why is that good? I don't know. But I've ruined it because I already used the ketchup can and it's too late now. So instead, let's hit the emergency button and see what happens. It's not working right now. Maybe they like things quiet during an execution. This guy's a bit too detached. While I was alive, people thought I was a bit too passionate about things. Fair enough, I guess. All right, well, I can't do the thing I need to do, so I guess I need to reset. It's going to be a timing thing, I'm pretty sure. Let's watch for the timing. He finishes the chicken. And he takes off the napkin. And puts it right there, and that's the timing. Okay. Easy enough. From the fate change, please. In case I wasn't 100% confident I had the right idea, well, now we know. Ding, ding, ding. Get that spoon. My weird floppy man. Okay. Spoon obtained. Lick it off for hygiene. And now I have to go inside this licked spoon. Fortunately, I don't have a body, so it doesn't really matter. Huh? Spoon to the cup. Wata. Very good shot, as usual. Now then. I guess I just wait here. No, I don't need to have thoughts about this. I have to save them. I don't have that many to go around, you know. And he's done. Napkin off. Weirdly gesturing over here, and bam! But he doesn't care. What does it matter to him? Now he's got a mark on his napkin. Throw it away anyway. Oh no, my wastebasket is full. I can't possibly shove it in there. This thing is as full as I am. Down the toilet with it! Okay, I probably should have gotten into the napkin. I definitely should have gotten into the napkin. Okay, I 100% should have gotten into the napkin. Okay. Fate chain, please. Okay, so I have to get in the napkin and ride it to the other chamber. Presumably. Unless I'm wrong about that, in which case I'm wasting time. Too bad, I'm already doing it. Ding-a-ding-ding-ding. Excuse me. Okay. Rubberman gets up. What does he got slung around his neck, anyway? Is it just like a bib of some sort? It's a satchel. What does he keep in the satchel, I wonder? Alright. Now. We watch Jowd finish up his meal. Off he goes. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. There we go. Very efficient. Napkin gets waved like he's a matador or something, and we get into the napkin. Done. Now I am the napkin. Oh, so much garbage. No one ever takes the garbage out in these prisons. There we go. And I've been flushed. That's a very good hook for catching pieces of paper being flushed down the toilet, by the way. Unless, you know, it's toilet paper what got flushed down the toilet, in which case you probably wouldn't want to catch that. Unfortunately, it hasn't come up yet. Haha! I'm getting in your spoon. Sausage Head sure looks happy. So now that he's seen the O paper, he'll go down into the tunnel to dig. Maybe this is the chance I've been waiting for. I'm in the spoon. I'm a-going. Let's go, Sausage Head. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, things are happening. Hold on. What? Here come my escorts. Uh-oh, I haven't found my path yet. I see mine quite clearly. The path to the chair, that is. What do I do? I'm in the spoon. I can't do anything. Okay, we're down here. Don't fall asleep now. You keep digging. I think I just may have found the path I've been looking for. The one path that will let me stop the execution and save your life. Well, I'm very impressed, because all I can see is a pitch-black dead-end tunnel. Okay, time is running out. Now for the finishing touches. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, spoon down, go to there. Okay, I'm in the power distributor. Okay. Wait, can I just trigger the chair right now? Maybe this is actually easier than I thought. Power supply, manipulate. This appears to be some kind of control panel. I might be able to operate it. Nope, it's already on. The buttons are locked. I guess I can't operate it right now. Well, fine, then I'll just hit the switch. Bam! How? Well, that was easy. What just happened? The power's down throughout the power's down throughout the whole The power's down throughout the whole facility. No way. If the power's down, that means all the cell bars open automatically because we have the dumbest prison you've ever seen. Damn it, the internal phones aren't working either. State of emergency. Now the execution can't be carried out, and your life is saved. And also, all the prisoners are free. Yeah! Fate averted, technically. You're a pretty daring guy. I really enjoyed myself, and I think I learned a thing or two as well. About what? By the way, is it true what the guard said? The cell bars open automatically. Yep, it's true. It's a little drawback to the system. If the entire facility blacks out, the locks are released for the prisoner's safety. But nobody thought it would ever actually happen. So in other words, now's the time to escape if you're gonna. Anyway, we managed to stop the execution. Let's get back to the present. You're still not out of the woods yet. Oh, let me give you one piece of advice. And what's that? When we get back to the present, head for the spoon. Spoon, huh? You'll see when we get back, Sissel. Right, okay, spoon time. Now the execution can't be carried out and Detective Jowd is safe for the moment. A new present has been born. However, Jowd still isn't safe from execution, of course. I guess I still have a job to do. Help a death row inmate escape from prison. End of chapter? Maybe? End of chapter. Chapter 8. That was a difficult 14 minutes. Also, the achievement, I'm guessing you probably can't see the achievement pop-ups because I have it set to the window rather than the screen, which is probably something I should fix. But the achievement picture was Sausage Head, just so everybody's quite well aware of that. Anyway. Sissel has, let's see here. Jowd, you're so unhelpful. Bailey's a soothsayer. We're gonna make an O. This is a secret plan that will help us later. Why is he your weird floppy man? Yay, victory! Sharky, you good. We can't see the Chivos. It's true. I can't. You can't, rather. But I could fix that. I would just have to make some conversions real quick. Either way, I could probably just tell you what they say. Maybe I'll try and fix it for next time or something. I don't know. Jowd, taken by fate, except he wasn't. Continue. 11:13 p.m. Now I'm back in the present and it's completely shrouded in darkness. I can't see it, but I can feel the tension in the air. It's a state of emergency. And that's only natural. With the power failure, all of the cell bars open automatically. Plus, now a death row inmate is loose in the darkness. Actually, well, no, were the other ones not death row? They probably weren't death row, but they're all free now. I did what I promised Lynn. I stopped the execution. But that condemned criminal is now in just as much danger as before. I mean, I feel like it's somewhat less danger. Check time. Okay, so head for the spoon, you say, Well, first, let's see how these guys are doing. Can I not talk to them? I can't. I can? I can. The darkness is thick, but it can also be our friend. Right now, it's what Detective Jowd is hiding himself in. I hope the detective is all right in his blackness. I'd better find him, fast. Come to think of it, he gave me some advice. Head for the spoon, he said. I wonder what that was all about. Only one way to find out. Let's go with the spoon. There it is. I'm spoon-bound. The detective told me to head for the spoon when I got back to the present. So here I am. But Sausage Head's asleep again. Oh. Okay. The bell! Better go back! He talks. He has a voice. This is the first time I've heard Sausage Head say anything. Huh! I'm back. Thank goodness someone flushed his toilet. That was good timing. Now to use the cover of darkness to help the detective escape. But first I have to find him. Miss Blank. Okay. It's prisoner C-74. Secure the prisoner. What the heck are you doing crawling around in... Like, you've got giant goggles on, which apparently make you able to see in the darkness, but you still had to creep up within like 2 feet to be able to tell that... What the heck? Anyway, that happened. The prisoner's secured. It looks like there are hunters in this darkness. I hope they haven't found Detective Jowd. Trick time! Okay, so, where's Jowd? He's not here. Well, that's distressing. Internal phones won't be working. The power's out, rather. Open door. Do it. What? Hunter! Huh? What's that red light? Right, I figured. It looks like the hunter's eyes glow red. Oh, look at him! How did that work? He looks like a seal! It doesn't look like escape is going to be easy. Weep. Okay, let's see here. Bulletproof vest. Well, I can talk to Jowd. Ah, there you are. I was wondering what I was going to do. Are you the one who made that toilet bell ring? That's right, I still had another napkin lying around. Thanks to that, I managed to make it here, but how did you know to do that? I learned a few things about your ghost tricks during our time together. They certainly can be very useful powers, but at times, not so much. I knew that if the internal phones weren't working, you'd be trapped in the death chamber area. So I quickly came up with an alternative route. This guy's good. Dang, this guy's good. A route that made use of the sausage head spoon and my napkin. Wow, this detective is good. Next time you praise me, go ahead and say it out loud. I did. I would have. Anyway, it looks like it's time for a strategy meeting. An escape strategy, huh? This could be interesting. Let's do it. Escape strategy. So let's make sure we're both clear. The key to my escape is this darkness. Once the basement power supply is restored, escape will be impossible. So we move under cover of darkness, huh? I know I won't have much trouble with that. But I'm afraid I won't be able to see, so you'll have to lead the way. Lead the way? Once you find a safe spot for me to move to, I want you to give me a signal. Okay, fine, but how? The dead don't have voices. Even if they did, we have to be quiet. Don't you worry about that. I have an idea. Let's just try it, and you'll see how it works. This detective likes to just dive right into things, even more than Lynn does. It's almost like she learned from him. If they find me, I imagine they'll shoot first and ask questions later. But if I die again, we can just start over, right? He says cheerfully. Prison security. Tell me about it. I don't know if you know it or not, but this is a special prison. There aren't any dangerous criminals here, except for me, that is. Yes, I did hear something about this being a special place. Yes, and because of the special status, they're not prepared at all for emergencies. Well, that seems dumb, but okay, cool. They have 4 timid security guards at most. I think I saw some of the hunters lurking in the darkness, though. Those are the guards. They're wearing night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? They're special glasses that let you see in the dark. Very handy things. If I enter their field of vision, it's all over. So it's all about staying out of the guard's line of sight, huh? Make sure you guide me to safe spots. Okay. So what's your big old plan here, man? Now about that signal I want you to give me. Oh yeah, how am I supposed to do it? I've already been dead once. I don't know if it's because of that or what, but I can sense your powers now. You what? For example, you're in the guard's bulletproof vest right now, aren't you? Yeah. Wow, I'm impressed. I guess you have a sixth sense. You have a sixth. Why is the word sixth? Why is it? Why does it exist? Why is it like this? That's too many XTH. No. You have a sixth sense. I think it's more like a detective sense. That doesn't sound right somehow. Anyway, the details don't matter. Do you see this R1 here? Getting a little meta there, are you? Okay. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, where did that come from? Let's use it as our signal. He's not answering the question. How will that work? If you press R1, I'll sense it. Then I'll move to where you are. For example... If you move to that spoon and press R1, I'll run to the spoon. Simple, right? Alright, fine. Let's start our escape plan. Just make sure you guide me to safe spots, Sissel. Great! Escort quest, everybody's favorite. So that red light. That's the light of the night vision goggles on one of the guards. I can use the light to let me know where the guard is. And if you watch the light closely, you can tell how the guard is moving, too. Very informative in this darkness. Keep a sharp eye out for it. Okay. How is Jowd going to move silently? I mean, I guess he's a detective. I shouldn't underestimate him. He just seems like a big fella, you know? Then again, it's not like big fellas can't be stealthy. Okay, so let's see here. Let's close the picture frame. Like so. And let's try and do the thing he said, which is get in the spoon, and then look over here. Guard is not facing now. Summon Jowd! Wow, look at him go. Ah, shoot, there was another one. There he is! There were 2 of them. There were 2 guards. If he enters a guard's field of vision, it's over. I have to watch the movement of the red lights. Well, I didn't know there was another guard. The first thing to do is take a good look around and check out what the enemy is doing. For now, how about just aiming for the neighboring cell? We can't hurry too much in this darkness. Let's take it slow. Right, thank you for the restart. Trick time. Okay, let's see here. Let's do this better this time. No, get off of him. Whenever you accidentally attach your ectoplasm to a person who you can talk to, it gets stuck there until you hit cancel. So that's why if I accidentally touch a person, I have to like free myself eventually. That guy's just standing there. He's not moving at all. Okay, well, I can't go here then. All right. So... what if I just bring him over here? Can he get underneath the table, I wonder? Let's find out. Oh no! Oh no! That's not good! That's not good! Hang on. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry! He just stands there, I don't know! Okay, cool, well, that didn't work. Okay, try it again. Try again. Trick time. Okay. Okay, so we go over here. We close the picture frame. Can I hide him under this bunk, I wonder? Maybe. Let's try it. Under the bunk, please, under the bunk. Yeah! Good hiding. Oh, now the guard moves. I see. The guards are on the move. Now what? You can get a sense of how the guards are moving by watching the red lights. And I think you already know this, but just in case, if you want to take a look around, you can move the screen with brr. I sure can. Okay, let's see here. Wait a second. Oh, I have to get in his armored vest, don't I? Yeah, of course I do. Okay. Just wait for him to come back for a minute here. Apparently he went a long way away. A long way away. Ah, he went upstairs. Oh, and there's another one up there. Good. Wonderful. Okay. Transfer to the vest. Alright, let's see here. I need a place for him to hide. So I guess let's just have a look around here quick. I say quick, but it's not like I can make the guard go any faster. Oh, okay, there's a sniper watching. Huh. What do I do about that? Valve. Oh, pull valve? Can't pull valve, okay. Hatch mechanism. Open? Very slapstick. Sounds good. Okay. So now he's down there. Okay. Is that good? I guess I'll close this up. Okay. That's done. Okay. I suppose that guy's gonna go back up to his perch, though, isn't he? Probably something like that. Okay, and this guy's coming back. Oh, this is tricky. This is a tricky one. Just Jared's expression while he waits under the bed is amazing. Him and his Muppet face. Did the other guy put back into position? He didn't. He's somewhere else now. Okay. Well, that's interesting. All right, so I think what I got to do here is I got to go here and then here. This area under the stairs is a blind spot for the guards. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to suggest. They won't find him here. This spot is safe. All right, go. Go. Go, go, go. Whoa, that was close. I figured he was going to come down the stairs again soon, but apparently he was faster than I thought. Okay, great. So now, what? I'm in an empty can. That's helpful. Distribution panel. How's it going, Jowd? You feeling good? Okay, next is the stairs. He has advice about this stuff. I could just talk to him. I'll have to avoid those guards somehow. where should I lead you to? There isn't a safe spot anywhere. We'll just have to wait till the guards go past, somewhere on the stairs. Even the craziest spot will do. If it's strength you're worried about, I have plenty of that. Can you use that strength to knock the guards out for me? Well, they do say my punches are faster than a speeding bullet. I have my doubts about that, though. Yeah, I guess a punch is no match for a bullet. Probably true. Okay, cool. So I need to hide him someplace ridiculous on the stairwell. Sure! Like what? Well, for right now, I'll have to just wait, huh? Because there's nobody here. Where'd the other guard go? Oh, there he is. I can't see him from here. Okay. Oh, you're coming downstairs even. So having shaken him from his perch, he now patrols. Great. Alright, let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Can't get to the other one. I can't get to the other one. That's okay. I can get into the ceiling from here. Right there. Okay, so now we go up here. What if I just, like, do this again? There he goes! Whee! Okay, so we got that. The other guard is... Let's see here. Okay, so they've got everything covered right now. That's not good. He's probably gonna go back upstairs, huh? Yeah, he sure is. Dang it. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Let's see here. Toilet, bucket. Someplace that he can only get using his strength. Let's get back in the vest if I can. Not quite. Okay, now we get in the... Now we get in the... There we go, in the vest. That guy's on the stairs. This guy's moving over here. The light! I have to use the light, don't I? I can't get there. Okay, how do I get there? Okay. I need to make it into this cell, I presume. So how do I go about doing that? Toilet, wastebasket. Where's the other guard right now? Over there, coming back towards the stairs. I'm thinking what I have to do is I have to wait until this guard's on the hatch. This guard is going away from the stairs. Then I call Jowd, and then while Jowd's on the way, I open the hatch. Because he stops there specifically. He stops there specifically. So I wait. I call Jowd. That's a little far. I can't really tell where you are. Really? How about somewhere a little closer? Okay. He said out loud so I could hear him. Well, how do you propose that I go about that? What do I hear? No, not like that! No, not like that! What, you want me to climb up into the ceiling? I think I could manage that. But as the thing stands, I don't have access right now. Could you open that hatch and create an entry point for me? Yes, I could! 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 Okay, okay. Now do it. Now do it! Quickly. No, come on! Come on with spotting his butt as he climbs into the ceiling. I just can't seem to find the break I need. Then you'll just have to make one. Try to find a way. Maybe you can try calling me to all kinds of different places. I'm agreeable. I can go pretty much anywhere. I already figured it out. It's just the timing was off. At least it starts me from here. That's nice anyway. All right. I should probably take the opportunity to catch up on chat because it's been a little while. It's all right. Sausages can speak. Round Jowd. Why does he look? He does look like a seal. You're so right. Jowd, you're not dangerous. You're a seal. Now this is what would happen if something went wrong. Good thing we planned ahead. The fact that he's just a sphere is so funny. How's it going, Orb? Sissel's voice has gotten higher to contrast Jowd's low voice. It's true. He's gotten away from Solid Snake to angsty nerd. Butt located. No, his leggies. His bestriped leggies. I mean, it probably seems about appropriate to have Sissel be the angry nerd around here. But yes, I can only go so deep, so... it's just how it works out. Okay. So I need to get into this. There we go. Okay. And then I guess I drop this guy to kind of upset the rhythm, right? I'll go ahead and close that back up. That guy's going upstairs. I'll open this. Wait until the guy turns around the corner, I guess, and then... Boop. Go, 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 Jowd. Go, 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 Jowd. Go, go, go. There we are. Okay, now he's in the ceiling. And the guy's just about to fall in the hole again. Amazing. Okay, cool. So, I guess I should close this up. And then quickly go over here. Quickly go over here. No notes. Amazing work. Okay, great. So, he's a friggin' seal from Rhythm Heaven, whatever it's called. One flipper roll. 1, 2, 3. It's him. He's that. That's him now. Okay. Proceed, guard. Everything is fine. You have nothing to worry about. Everything's great. Come here, Jowd. Wait a minute. Are you inviting me to come get shot? I'm not that crazy. No, listen, it's fine. I got this. Okay, so I want you to go to this bunk. How do I go about doing that? If I hit R1 here, are you going to get out of the floor? You're not. Great. Okay. Well, fantastic. Oh, hey, look at that. Look at that. Okay. We'll come to the drum, please. Amazing. Okay, so let's see here. We got a guy watching the door, specifically. The hatch mechanism here can open. I can play the drum to get his attention, which is probably what I need to do, huh? So, let me just do that. Thump. Whoa! Noises happened. What could that have been? Let me just stand directly on top of this hatch that happens to be here. Alright, cool. Anyway, bye. Bye. Ah! Now he's down there. But now he's on the way back up, so I gotta get Jowd moving. Move to the bunk, Jowd. Move to the bunk. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, he's amazing. Look at him go. Look at him go. If I move now, I'm going to fall. Could you close the floor hatch for me? Yes, I can. I can quickly. Here we go. Close. Okay, now go. Or I guess I have to tell you where to go. Sure, that's fine. Go here. Go to the bunk. Go to the bunk. So what do you think? I'd say if we've come this far, we did it. Great job, Sissel. Neat. I won. The basement generator's been repaired, restoring power to all areas. That's unfortunate timing. Oh, good. Thank goodness. Right, well, let's leave immediately. Huh, we just made it. But the question is, what now? I don't have anywhere to go, do I? Maybe I'll go back to my cell. You better be kidding! But I'm still a condemned criminal, you know. I doubt anybody'd welcome me with open arms. Except for the obvious exception to that rule. Why don't you try contacting Lynn? She went to see some justice minister guy. So an escaped death row convict is supposed to just report in to the justice minister, is that it? I kind of like that. Anyway, after all the trouble you went through, I guess I'd better run. That would be nice, yes. All right, Sissel, until we meet again. Off he goes! So now I've saved a condemned criminal's life and helped him escape. Was that really the right thing to do? I guess all I can do is believe in Lynn at this point. You know, the person who shot me. Detective Jowd was painting my picture in his cell. He knows me. I'm sure I'll be talking to him again. Trick time! Oh, relaxing. Nothing left but an empty cell. No sense in staying here. I might as well go back. Back upstairs using the internal phone. I suppose you're right. I can do that, probably. There we go. Want to hit the button just for fun? Since we're here? Button? I better not set off the emergency alarm right now. The inside of my head is already... Okay. Back up we go. Guard room! But Detective Jowd's "Until we meet again" came around quicker than I expected. When I got back to the guard room, the next fateful call came in. He's still going. Hello, this is... Cecil, are you there? Hello, who's this? Oh, I'm not talking to you, officer. Anyway, if you're there, Cecil, come here immediately. I'll be waiting for you, if you make it in time, that is. Hey, wait a minute! Well, that's convenient. Thanks, Jowd. Trace complete! Hooray! That guy really picks up on things quickly, doesn't he? That call! Who is it from? I don't know, some weird call. Ah, but who will call an end to my dancing? Yeah, well, once you get going like that, I'm not gonna stop you. It's a contest, then! Which will stop first, my dancing or the turning of the planet? Oh, this poor man. Yeah, good luck with that. Great, well, this has gone fantastically. Apparently I have thoughts. I bet I could do that dance by now, but I'm more concerned with the detective's message. I better get over there. Fast! So I say, but first I'm gonna catch up on chat. Oh my god, he is a seal! Why didn't they make a sideways crawl animation? Why does he roll? Because it's amazing! Rhythm Heaven Fever. That's the one. Rhythm Heaven Fever. That's also immediately what I thought of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Whoop-a-dub-dub. Is that true? Well, that was a flex. Ring, ring, ghost. Can we help? Can we turn off the emergency alarm to help him? Nope. We can't do anything. He doesn't need help. He's fine. Right. Well, external line. Is there any place else I should even go? I feel like probably not, right? We should probably actually just do it. Unless I should check in with Ray. Why not? Hey, Ray, I'm in the middle of helping an escaped convict escape. He said to get over where he's at right now fast, and I didn't do it. What do you think? Trick time. Ray has no thoughts on the matter. Well, fine, Ray. That's fine. All right, I'll just go do the thing then. 3, 2, 4, 3. Moon! That's a big moon. On the other end of the telephone line, the scene that greets me tells me one simple fact. Is it Lynn? Is she dead again? Is it Lynn? Is she dead again? Oh, no, actually that's worse. That our great escape plan has ended in failure. Never expected to see you here, Inspector Cabanella. I believe that's... I believe that's my line, my old friend. What were you doing here? I believe that's my line too, clearly. Thanks for letting him put his arms down. I came to attend your execution. They told me what time it was. Couldn't get into the chamber, so I was observing a moment of silence here. And when I looked up, my eyes full of tears, there you were, baby. His voice is all over the place. There's nothing for it. There's no helping it. It's too late for him. It's just the way things turned out. I took part in what seemed like a fun game, and here I am. Here's what I wish, my old friend. Wish it was anybody but me who found you here. Don't shoot him. Because now that I've found you, man, I have to turn you in. You have to stay spotlessly clean, after all. Trick time! I'm here! I'm helping! Hi. Thanks for coming. I wanted to say goodbye to you. As you can see, I guess I'm not going to be much help to you. What's going to happen to you? Being executed tonight is just about the only thing on my schedule, it seems. Executed, huh? Death is pretty much meaningless to me. Anyway, I guess we'll be seeing each other again. By the way, there's something I'm looking for. Oh, that's right, your lost memory. You know things I'd like to know. Would you mind if I ask you a few questions? In return for tonight's fun little game, is that it? About Sissel. That seems important. I saw it, you know. That picture you were painting in your cell tonight. That was me. Which means you must know me. I'm very sorry, but I can't talk to you about that now. What? Why not? Because I don't know your true face. My true face? I'm a detective. I can only talk about what I'm sure of. You're about to be shot. I feel like you can probably do better than that. But okay, fine. However, I can give you one lead at least. A lead? What is it? Don't say Lynn. Don't say Lynn. So she's going to be dead. A long time ago, I gave Lynn something to hold on to for me. It was a music box. If you ever come across it, I advise you to open it. It might jog your memory. That wooden box I found in Lynn's apartment. And that's the only help I can give you right now. About Cabanella. That man pointing the gun at you right now, they say he's your good friend. We were when we were in the detective division together. That was a long time ago. Now he's the head of the Special Investigation Unit, the top of the elite. Getting ahead is the only thing he thinks about now. And that white coat of his is the symbol of his determination. His white coat. For somebody looking to get promoted to the top, what's the one thing they're afraid of most? A blot on their record, of course, like a stain on a pure white coat. Who would promote a man with a coat covered in stains? If it was me, I'd go with a black coat that didn't show the stains. The world is full of excellent candidates. Even one mistake could be the end of a career. But everybody makes mistakes, right? Nevertheless, Cabanella has chosen the path of the white coat. And he'd do anything at all, to hide his coat's shadows. Like send his good friend to the gallows. Because that's the right thing to do. I'm a condemned criminal, after all. And that's why he has that gun pointed at me right now. Execution! Is your execution really the right thing to do? I had a fair trial, and that's what was decided. No problem there. But still, this is the punishment that I should receive, in order to bring a final close to that case and put it to rest forever. What case? Lynn believes you're innocent. She's running around right now trying to prove it. Is that all you have to leave her with? No problem there. I was sentenced to the death penalty for killing my wife, Alma. But to me, that's not all it was for. What do you mean that's not all it was for? I'm talking about something that happened even before this case. I stole somebody else's life. That's an interesting way to word it. What? The other murder? It was 10 years ago. I'll never forget it. That day, I saved the life of a little girl. And I stole away the life of a man. Oh, right, you did, didn't you? You totally did. That's a thing. That happened. I heard about that. 10 years ago, the life of a little girl. Could that little girl be Lynn? How could you possibly have realized that? Shocking. She told you about that? Yeah, she said you were her hero. Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. Not if I shoot you first. 10 years ago in a certain park, a little girl was taken hostage. I was still young then. I didn't have any self-control. I remember asking myself at the time, Jowd, are you going to shoot this guy? And this is what I answered. Yeah, I'm going to shoot. My hand was shaking a little. If my hand slipped, the man might die. Even the little hostage girl was in danger. Nevertheless, that was my answer. Yeah, I'm going to shoot. And then I did. And the man died. I took his life. Lynn was never told the outcome. She was so young at the time. I don't deserve to be called a hero. What I deserve is execution. I mean, at the time I did mention that maybe wasn't the best way to resolve the situation, but I didn't actually expect it to come back in this particular way. Well, I have nothing else I can ask you about, so I guess see you in -4 minutes. Ready to go? My arms are getting tired. You got it, baby. Time for the big show. I'll hauling you in. Your Cabanella's voice is now just... Jowd's just talking with a slight accent. Oh, that's right. Just let me make one last phone call. That's a big favor to ask so casually, my old friend. Tell you what I'll do. I'll pretend I'm not watching. I'll be listening, though. On that you can rely. And also be watching. Because, you know, gun. Sissel, you've got your own path to follow. You'd better hurry. My own path? Lynn is at the Justice Minister's office right now, right? It might not be a bad idea to say my final farewell to him, too. Jowd. Hello, everything's fine here. And he has the self-control not to say anything. Is this the chicken kitchen? I'd like to request a delivery. The chicken kitchen is next door. Goodbye. Man, Jowd. Jowd just has everything on lockdown. This guy's ridiculous. It sounds like she's in some kind of trouble. It does, doesn't it? Go help her out, would you, Sissel? Sorry to keep you waiting, Inspector. Ready to go? Oh, before I forget... I have a little something for you. This is the most extra way to give a person a watch. A present, if you will. There's nothing else like it, baby. I can't do his voice. I can't. If there's nothing else like it, don't throw it. You know what? Fair point. What's this? A pocket watch? Considering my situation, it's the last thing in the world I need right now. Forgive me, man. Let's just say I'm no good at shoes and presents. This is it, Sissel. Let me just leave you with one thing. Don't trust other people's memories. Look for what you seek with your own eyes. That is to say, maybe Lynn didn't shoot you, or something like that. Remember the static that happened between when she shot the warning shot, and then she actually shot you in the chest? There was a little bit of a, yeah, well, that was probably manipulated in some fashion, is what I'm saying. So, like, maybe don't, and you get it. Anyway, bye. I'll remember that. When he swung his arms like that as he was spinning around, Cabanella, I mean, I thought for a second he was slapping Jowd across the buttocks. But he didn't, and that's fine. They're gone. There's nothing left here. No hope, and no cores either. Without any cores, I can't follow after them. This is the end of my adventure. I feel pretty dejected, but I guess I better go find Lynn. I'll follow the path Detective Jowd pointed out to me. The path to the Justice Minister's office, where Lynn went to try and stop the execution. End of chapter! Yes? Yes. I would imagine we're in the home stretch here, But I'd also imagine we're not going to finish up in 10 minutes, so we are probably going to wrap it up here. But first, let me catch up on chat. It's probably been a while, sorry. Da-do-do-do. Finally, maybe answers? Maybe. I'm physically restraining myself at some of Sissel's dialogue. I had no idea there were so many nods in his dialogue to this one specific thing, though. It's really funny. Plot. More relevant than you could possibly realize. End of stream. How will I cope? I'm sorry. I wish I could stream longer, but I haven't figured out a way to work it into my schedule ever, despite having done this for a couple years. But I would imagine we're going to wrap this up next time, yeah? Listen. I'm not right at the end of the game, right? I mean, clearly we're at the home stretch, but it's not like you do another scene and then it's over. I mean, I feel like there's a lot to still get through, right? Because first we have to clear things up with Lynn and the minister, and then eventually have to go back to Jout, I assume, because probably he's not entirely out of this yet. I don't know if we'll wrap it up next time. From memory, there's a fair bit left. Is that so? Well, then we're definitely stopping here. But I'm really enjoying this. It's compelling, but it's also super goofy, and I enjoy that combination very much. And Shu Takumi is very good at that particular combination. No way. So a decent bit more. There's 17 chapters total. We're on chapter 9. We're only just halfway. Amazing. Well, then, yes, we're definitely leaving off here, and we'll pick up again on... It's going to have to be Sunday, because I got stuff going on Saturday. So, yeah. Yeah, but thank you for coming to the stream. Wait, chapter 10 now, I think. I think this was chapter 10, yes. But even so, like, the chapters have been getting longer rather than shorter, so, yeah, I'm guessing there's at least one stream, if not 2, if not 3 left. But either way, yeah, we'll get back to it on Sunday. But thank you for coming to the stream. I hope you had a good time. And, do I have anything I need to check in with you about? I don't think I do, so. Yeah. I hope the rest of your week finishes out strong, and, hopefully I'll see you back here in a few days, huh? Be well in the meantime. Good night.